So it seems like no one is joining us tonight. So, originally I was planning to do an SMT stream today, but Mangler hit me up to do a stream idea. I showed up late though, and he said he would take his dogs out to walk. I waited a bit, and he hasn't messaged back, so I figured I might as well ring in the new year with some leagues. You know, been a fat man since I've streamed League of Legends, so always a fun time, truly. At any rate, for those of you watching this probably later, Happy New Year's. My brother and my mother have, or at least my brother has for sure. Hello, Dark Lord. Good to see you. My brother has confirmed he got COVID, so I'm kind of stuck in my house now. My mother seems to have contracted it as well. I seem to have been spared for the time being, but we'll endeavor to see how that story turns out. So I will be here tomorrow. More against my will than I would have liked, since I work 1 day a week. Because I couldn't even test. I couldn't even get a fucking test. Like, you would think with all the setup, or with all the sort of hubbub over the shot, we'll call it, because I don't want YouTube to attack me. You'd think they'd have more tests available. But no, everywhere I went, not a single fucking test anywhere. I even went to the pharmacy stores, and they're like, "Yeah, we're not gonna be able to, we might be able to test you next week." And I'm like, "What do you mean you might be able to test me next week? What the fuck?" Benadarius. So yeah, that was more or less my day. I managed to get enough supplies to fucking just be trapped here for a while. So we'll probably finish SMT in the next 2 days, because it sounds like what a fucking asshole. Who the fuck doesn't ban anybody? That should not be a fucking option. I don't even understand why the fuck that's an option. I think I played one ranked game yesterday and it was fucking terrible. I should kind of think of it. I should probably change that thumbnail, actually. Well, fuck. It's like fucking. I was expecting fucking to do something with Mangler, and they never got back to me. So I don't know if it's appropriate to change the thumbnail or not. Because I don't know if we'll be swapping over anytime soon. Unfortunately, he did mention the Mythic run of Halo, play some more Halo. Unfortunately, I deleted Halo to play Forza, which in my opinion was a net positive. Because Forza is fucking gorgeous. So yeah, we'll just be relaxing here. If Mangler doesn't decide to fucking join after I'm done with this game, because I don't have the league thumbnail on, I think I might switch over to Minecraft. Maybe it's been a 5 minutes since we played Minecraft, or I could try playing an Xbox game. Fuck, I was kind of more people were showing up because I was gonna ask them if they'd rather watch me because I can. So unfortunately, due to the financial issue hits recently. I can only buy one game off Steam, or I say game, but it's a bundle. So I was gonna ask people would they rather watch me play Blood Rain, Blood Rain's entire series, or would they rather watch me play the Mass Effect trilogy? Because SMT's almost done, and once SMT's done, it's gonna be my main game's gonna be done for a while, unless I decide to swap it over to Minecraft, which, I forgot where I live again. Fuck, with Minecraft, I'm almost fucking tempted to just restart the fucking world entirely. I'm like, fuck this. Forgot where the fuck I was for the 13th fucking time. It's every time, I just don't get it. That fucking PC shit. See, that was your message. Yikes. Look at that, yikes. So, Dark Lord, how are you enjoying your, Ozra? Ozra, it's New Year's for you, right? Or is it New Year's Eve still for you? How are you guys New Year's Eve treating you? Oh, well, okay, actually, hang on a minute. Let's see what Mangler's say. What's your favorite Nerf gun? I never actually got into Nerf. Nerf seemed cool, but I just never actually played it. Or I never actually ever got Nerf guns. Near 7 minutes for me? I see. Well, hope you have a nice New Year's. Hope you're having a nice New Year's. I guess the pistol, maybe? That's the only Nerf gun I've ever really used. I feel fucking Mangler's, he's there. He's not responding to me. Actually, considering the thumbnail's not a League of Legends one, I think regardless of whatever Mangler says, what is actually in my library right now? Hang on. What is my space looking like? Oh, yeah. I'll install both of those, please. Thank you. Okay, so what... Can I look at what my storage is like? Please. What? Jinx beats Harley Quinn? What the fuck? What the fuck is... Does Harley Quinn not have any higher stats? Okay, Arsenal, I agree. Speed... Like, does she not have higher speed? Are you Team Naoko or Team Hotar? I don't know what the fuck those are. Oh, you mean in King of Fighters? I actually forgot. I don't know who the fuck I'm part of. I don't care for either of them. I was gonna say, like, what the fuck are you on about? Don't worry, guys. We're swapping over right now. I'm just deciding what to do because Mangler's hitting me up right now. Don't worry. It's not a league stream. Don't worry. Don't worry. That comes later. The League of Legends card game has gotten a little annoying. Mangler. Okay, so he's like, I'm trying to see what the fuck he wants to do. If he doesn't like fucking actually like say anything, you guys want to watch him play Final Fantasy 15? Oh, that's easy. That's an easy one. So technically, the strongest character right now is this one. Where is do I not fucking own him?
Damn.
Hang on. Oh, hello, Kyle. Hang on 1 second. Where the fuck? There is. This is the strongest character right now. This one. There you go.
Now we just need Devil to come in and say your name 3 times, and you'll have to respond to us like Beetlejuice.
Oh, hello.
Right, so are we going to talk about the schedule?
All right. So when are you gonna be free to talk then? I guess. I mean, I'm already streaming, but like, so when are you free to talk?
Never. Just after work.
Okay, alright, fine then. So I think I'll start hitting you up like maybe twice a week for the time being to get some videos taken care of. Death Battle's recent Batman episodes say base Batman is building a steady block level and his relevant speed. Harley being somewhat weaker or even would be this. There's no fucking way that consistently Batman is sub-rel. He's gotta be like at least light speed. Get the fuck out. There's no fucking way. There's no way Batman's sub-rel consistently. There's no fucking... No, he deals with too much crazy shit. You really expect me to believe he's sub-rel consistently? No. Ridiculous. Alright, English, what do you want to do?
Well, I was going to say, like, Batman's probably not even is consistently, like... I would argue he's probably consistently subsonic.
You don't...
Like, I don't think you...
Well,
I definitely think he fights characters who are, like, light speed, but the problem is like... I don't think like.
Well, it's like we're talking comics here. He consistently fights people who's probably Lightspeed. Like,
But like,
is Deathstroke not Lightspeed?
I was kind of under the assumption that we were gonna do more of a schedule
Well,
just I'll hit you up.
So the
the
problem here is like you're a day ahead of me. So if I tell you like, all right, I'll hit you up Thursday and Monday, that's Tuesday and Friday for you.
I'm smart enough to know what that means.
Okay, fine then. I'll hit you up Mondays and Thursdays for video recordings.
If you want to play games for the New Year's Eve by yourself and we can watch just like a normal stream, we can do that. Or I can play games.
Well, it's like okay, so
we can play fighters.
So, well, you know, fuck it. Let's at least do some fighters together at least.
We have not played fighters yet. This is a new experience.
Yeah, so let's at least take care of that one. So at least we have something new on the stream, and then afterwards I'll run away to fucking Nier Automata or something. Hey, Zim, happy New Year's.
If you want to do that, then after that you could watch me struggle through Resident Evil 0 because I don't know where the fuck I'm going.
Hang on, let me set the broadcast real quickly. Jinx is casually safe. Whoa! Where did they get Jinx to City Buster? What the fuck?
Oh, that's right, because potentially Jinx is fighting Harley Quinn next year.
Okay, Lightspeed Jinx. That seems fair. Hang on a minute. I'm gonna visit this page real quickly. Where are they getting these scans from? Is this from Jinx's story?
I don't remember that Pokemon being Lightspeed.
Oh wow, you're funny. Hang on. Low 7C, small town level, confined part will get. Oh, okay, no. Oh, this is so trash. Okay, so for some fucking reason, the person who was doing the fucking League of Legends pages on Versus Battle Wiki scaled everyone to fucking Garen. And it makes no fucking sense because, like, almost no one's flying Garen.
Arthas?
Cardus is not flying Garen.
Oh yeah, I also bought Halo Wars 2 because after playing enough of Infinite, I'm actually very interested in playing that game now.
I can re-download it. I should have the full game, or if not, I have Game Pass.
It just crashed on me though, so
that sounds about right. That sounds about right.
It's literally the first time installing the game.
Dude, fuck off. Harley Quinn Lightspeed's not consistent. No comic scaling is consistent.
Well, so that's not exactly true.
Who do you think wins, Jinx or Harley Quinn?
Comics are inconsistent, but they're inconsistent by different degrees of measurement. So it depends on like what it is we're talking about in the comics. It could be speed, it could be power, it could be narrative, it could be like world building.
Oh my goodness, hang on.
It also depends on the character.
Okay, so you move
Well, I was gonna say for Batman specifically, Batman's main enemies are like street level opponents that he fights in like his neighborhoods or in Gotham. So like most of which have access to technology and don't consistently fight like gods with like their bare hands or anything. Usually when they fight characters that are stronger like that, they're either using technology or prep time, or the character's weakened, or they get empowered or buffed by something. It's usually not the case that like Joker comes out of nowhere and it's like, let me just start swapping hands with Superman or like Martian Manhunter. You could probably find context for why that doesn't make sense.
So
why that happens.
So Zim, am I under the impression that Jinx should beat Harley Quinn?
Okay. So first off, look, here's the thing. Jinx has like no fucking feats. Like none. Because a lot of League of Legends characters don't have fucking feats. The best you can argue for Jinx is... Okay, so as far as I know... Because Arcane, she's like subsonic. By the way, Zim, I bought Fist of North Star manga volumes 1 through 3 hardcover and Toriko volume 1. That's a good man right there. That's a good man. Don't worry, those Fist of North Star videos are going to be coming even though you don't care.
Okay, we got two questions.
Oh my god. Is that another video we have to do besides from Eddie vs. Kenshiro? Am I going to have to fucking go through Toriko again?
Don't worry. I won't. I'll go through Toriko. I'll go through Toriko.
You want me to add Dark Schneider to the list?
Hang on. I got a bunch of questions here. So Red just asked what we're going to be doing in the stream, like playing.
No fucking clue.
Trying to play fighters. Fetty says New Year's Eve, but I'm blaming the lag on every win Mangler gets. That's the spirit.
I'm already seeing some lag.
By the way, Zim, is Noctis BFRing people to the Void multiversal?
No, that would be void manipulation or just standard BFR. That being said, though, it is an insta-kill on almost anyone who doesn't have void, like, resistance to void manipulation.
How powerful is Neo the Matrix?
Kyle, go.
That depends. If you want to scale him to the Architect, then he's basically like Multiverse Plus. But given the recent events in the movies, you can get his speed to at least inaccessible.
Alright. Good shit, Blaze, buying that
Wait,
North Star.
does the Architect actually have like an infinite number of
The
timelines?
Architect made the entire Matrix, and there's one point in the Matrix 2, I believe,
That
where
confirms there's
the
multiple
Architect
universes.
talks to Neo, and you see
Yeah.
countless like video monitors, and it's different conversations they're having at the same time.
Batman restricts himself with his loadout when fighting in Gotham because weapons he has that can hurt metahumans will destroy half of Gotham.
So if anyone, it's okay. Kirito versus Neo was a good fight. I'm sorry, but unless Kirito has a multiversal feat, he's gonna do.
As I've said for the longest time, thank you, Kyle. You have
Well,
no.
I didn't hear you.
No. I know, but you have no idea how often I'm like Neo's like at least unique as the architect. Then Kyle went and actually saw the movies and got the actual fucking skins. Most of Jinx Harden's connections are mostly thanks to Arcane. See, that's the thing is Arcane isn't canon. Because Riot's fucking dumbass decided to make their best fucking like story non-canon.
Yeah, and Death Battle being stupid adding Jinx. Fuck that. Give me Carthus versus Brook.
Hang on. Fuck. Can I just invite Mangler in my lobby or no?
I'm trying to check online.
You
Zim, testify.
Cards versus
Carthus.
Brook?
Yes, testify.
It's good. It's a good matchup for similarity purposes because of how they look. But it's like no, do not accept the party invite. Do not accept the party invite.
Dude, what the fuck? It won't let me go online.
Oh, you know what? I wonder if the servers are down because like they won't let me go online either.
Well, that's shit.
Fuck me. I wasn't expecting Fire to fuck like this. What? Wait, what did No, so Riot's allergic to fucking canon, so like half the shit they release isn't even fucking canon. The Sentinels of Light event, the biggest event Riot's had since fucking Burning Tides, you don't know what that is basically not canon. Because they fucked up the writing so badly, they just backpedaled. And and I'm sorry, this is completely off topic to you guys. The stupid ass fucking community is like, oh, well, I guess nothing in it's canon, you know, even though the fucking thing says they're Guilty Gears. I don't have Guilty Gear.
What about the Pentakill concert? Is that canon?
Pentakill is only canon to its own universe. It's part of the League of Legends multiverse.
Or I could just play
Doesn't
like
matter.
a game
Is
and
it
you could
canon?
stream my footage, but you know.
Well, hang on, Mangler. I would at least like let me try again. I would like to attempt to fight you at least.
This is true.
So no, so like the Sentinels of Light event, fucking. So I was gonna do Viego's fucking how powerful, but then they came out. And I was trying to get confirmation on something, but I think I'm just going to composite Viego because fuck me, Riot doesn't even fucking care about consistent fucking lore. So the problem here is that DMC4 time. Hang on. I'm not building it online. Hang on. Nope. All right. Shit.
Is that a no?
That is a no, apparently. Apparently the one time we decided to play Fire Z, it's broken down. Well, no, so, guys, I don't have that much money. I'm either buying Mass Effect's trilogy or Blood Rain's trilogy. I'm not buying anything else. I don't have the money for it. Especially now since, like, my brother got COVID and I'm stuck here for 2 weeks. My job's not going to pay me for those 2 days.
So I could play Infinite. I could play...
So I have Infinite. I have Black Ops.
I could play... Oh, I could play Episode 3, and you could stream that.
So sad.
They haven't seen the shenanigans I could do.
Alright. Let's start with something like that. Why not?
I do have something important I need you to do for me. But many rooms.
Come on, Sam, you didn't see the LT key joke? With 100% conviction with 1,000? Well, so I only really know about the joke where he's like, Your life serves no purpose. You should put yourself now. Alright.
How much is the MC4? Well, right now it's on sale for like $9.
I guess for the time being, let us get Mangler involved.
Twitch. Stop being such a bitch.
How powerful is William Adams from Neoa?
Neil.
Nice knowing you for years upon years. Likewise. We're getting a new year, new shit going on. It's gonna be hopefully it'll be pretty chill. I'm planning to output at least 2 videos a month.
Yeah, everything's gonna be. You're gonna turn 26. I'm gonna turn 45. Things are gonna go crazy.
I mean, Dead Battle thinks Batman is a light speed, which is probably, then Harley's probably not gonna be either. Your life is not. Well, no, like, so here's the problem. It's like, apparently I don't have any of the games Mangler has, and Mangler's not any games I have. And on top of that, I can't download shit. You're going to send me a link. I can't download shit because my brother is also doing, like, a massive fucking stream session, so, like, I can't, like, do that.
Hang on
I did finally release that novel I was working on, or that short story, so that was nice at least. Got one purchase as expected. Your life is nothing. You serve zero purpose. You should. No.
Where is the link that I have?
I have to wait for me to link me. Fucking Amazon still won't let me fucking make shirts. I think at this point I'm just gonna buy. What the hell's him? Azim, it feels like the first time I texted you. Yeah, I've been here like 5 years now, I think 6. I think we're going on 6 now for YouTube. I mean, like, I wouldn't really even... I wouldn't really, like... I mean...
It's literally right there at, like, the top of my favorites list.
Mildly confusing, but decent. I mean, where's the link?
Where is the link, really?
Oh, wait, hang on. Is this it? Oh, yeah, there it is.
No.
Hang on.
No one knows where the link is.
I love how I found it before you actually sent it to me. There you go. Alright. For now, I'll be enjoying Mangler. What is your team? Ultimate Marvel's Capcom 3 or Marvel's Capcom 2? I've actually never really played Marvel's Capcom 2 all that much. Alright, Mangler. To satisfy the bloodlust of the masses, you will play the Magna Guard mission.
Oh, God. Well, hang on. Should we put this on hard difficulty or normal difficulty?
Well, sure as hell not going to be easy. Chat, choose hard or normal for the Magna Guard mission. No, I don't think we'll ever do Emperor's House with family. Alright, so they're too busy. Mangler, go hard. The people demand skill.
What do you mean they're too busy? These losers can put one word in the chat.
Hang on.
People who are in the chat do things in the chat that chat people do.
Hang on. Let me...
I am the people.
Why do they keep saying things that are unrelated to what's going on?
Alright, they all say hard. Let's go.
What? Oh, get fucked. I'm not going to pay that much for... No, fuck that. It's $30. I'm not paying for that.
So yeah, guys, let me know what you guys would rather watch for next... First,
wow, like... Okay, so that's 5. Damn.
Get going, boy.
That's the majority of the people. Do it, you won't.
Alright, so it's a very simple mission. This is the original Star Wars Episode 3. This is Mangler played it, since Mangler's already beaten it. So this is probably one of, not the hardest mission in the game.
Yes. Well, according to the mission description, I am the deadliest of droids. Also, this loading screen is fucking fast.
No, I noticed that when I bought the DOA games, like the loading's like non-existent. This is Mangler. Okay, guys, by the way, this is Mangler, not Kyle. Mangler's the one playing. First.
Oh wait, I'm trying to remember how to... Oh, yeah, that's right, the back buttons are...
Star Wars ew. This was a great game. I don't know what the fuck you're on about. When this game popped, this game fucking popped. Yeah, this game was fucking... This is probably... I would argue
Why
this
is that
the...
move so slow?
Every time you lose, eat a hot pepper? No, Mangler can't eat hot peppers. Look at you. Hey!
Peppers.
I can,
Oh, alright, Kyle. I guess every time Mangler loses, eat a hot pepper.
but I don't have any.
Wow.
Weren't you already in, like, some danger recently with your health? Don't do that. Fool.
Well, technically Kyle died, so he's on his second life now.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
So Kyle already respawned, so that's good for him. Don't worry, guys, I'm not playing this. This is Mangler playing, because Mangler should be in the game.
Life is nothingness. Everybody should know that.
Kyle's one of those people who, when they died, they came back and they're like, there was nothing on the other side.
Oh, yeah, I gotta use the shock troopers here.
Yes, and it wasn't terrible. It was very peaceful.
So that's actually not a joke. Kyle went to the hospital and his heart stopped. Like, that's not a joke. He actually did die for, like 30 seconds?
I don't know.
No, yeah. Well, obviously you don't know you were dead.
Alright.
Well, okay, so no, like, this game was actually really fucking good. So this is I remember getting this game for Christmas, actually. My brother ordered this game for Christmas, and I ordered Ultimate Spider-Man, the 2005 Spider-Man game. That game was that was a good game, too, actually.
Holy fuck. Don't hit me with a rocket. Oh, damn it.
So going back to Jinx versus, wait, he died? Yeah, no, like, unironically, yeah, he died. His heart stopped and everything. See, Kyle's the kind of guy who parties a little too hard.
Unlike Nikki Six.
That's a word for what he did. Yeah.
Yeah, so, for an old man, he's pretty fucking crazy.
My generation, I just have a party. I'm like, yo, you little fights.
I should be, if I were to make it to Australia, do take Kyle up on that drinking. I should really be careful. It sounds like we'll end up in a hospital.
We'll have a shot contest.
No,
Well-
I know. You want to kill me. Oh, wait, you're already dead, Mangler? Wow, that was... Oh, you didn't even get to the new guys!
Those rockets are fucking... Alright, next secret mission.
I am out of booze.
I'm assuming you'll have an easier time with this one, since Grievous is an actual character.
Grievous is an actual character, though he is by far, and I will say this, the shittiest character in the game, aside from, like... Actually... No, he is the shittiest character in the game.
I mean, so Mangler doesn't understand, like, proper skill. So, like, don't hate him.
I'm going to tell people right now, if you think Grievous versus Dr. Nefarious is a good fight, you can get the fuck out of here.
People actually think that?
Has there ever been a video game character that be a comic book character on Death Battle? Raiden should not have been Wolverine.
Why are my battle
That depends on how you scale Wolverine.
Yeah, I was gonna say that depends on Wolverine, because like your standard Wolverine Mangler, can you stop getting fucking headbutted, please? Or not even headbutted.
He has no follow up after his dash. He's just helpless.
Then stop dashing! You have a gun, use it! The Texan doesn't know how to use a gun. What world do we live in? There we go.
Dude, my battle droids are attacking me. What the fuck?
No, guys, this is Mangler playing, not me. Trust me, if it was me playing, I'd be like 10 out of 10, best fighter ever. Low tier God versus Mr. Electric, do not know those two. But yeah, no, because honestly, I think Raiden can beat Wolverine if you're talking standard Wolverine. Because the Muramasa blade should counter the Vibranium's hardness.
Muramasa blade was literally
No, you know what's
specifically
bullshit?
to kill Wolverine. So
I love how your own droids are attacking you.
No, what's bullshit is that I have to book in the ghost in escort service nowadays. What's savagery?
Do they bill your house or do you pay up front? Fuck, Mangler's gonna die.
I want you to book in.
So what you're saying is because most of the time it's like you're doing it on the spot, you don't pre-plan it.
Well, I can't book in because of my job.
What do you mean you can't book it because
God, he has no blocking capabilities.
doesn't he? No, he has. Does he not have a block? Are you fucking kidding me?
His block. So the blocks in this game are
Right.
shit.
Wow.
Unless you're like a precise Jedi, like his block doesn't cover the midsection of his body.
Who are better, the Ruby villains or the Naruto filler villains? That's gonna be a question for you two because I have not seen Naruto.
Well, what's the question?
Who's better, the Ruby villains or the Naruto filler villains?
Fucking Naruto filler villains. They actually have depth.
Oh, I was gonna say the one from part one, the guy from like the hidden mist village like swordsman, the Raiho I think his name, the guy with the thunder blade.
Was he the one who could control like lightning?
Yeah, he was the guy that would just bury people alive in coffins. That guy was basically a serial killer.
All right.
Yeah.
Also,
lightning.
Darth
Story.
which controls lightning, as you know, every Naruto character can by the end of the series. Darth Vader versus Obito Uchiha. I'm gonna give that one to Vader.
As the person who is playing Darth Vader right now, I'm gonna vote for Darth Vader.
Because like
No surprise.
Star Wars characters should scale speed or should be comparable speed wise. Wow, was that intentional or did you fuck up?
No, I fucked up.
Refill, please.
Are you asking your dad for a refill? Yeah,
No, so he should be more than fast enough.
So the thing with Obito is Obito doesn't have the offensive version of fucking
Thank you.
what the fuck is it's Kamui, right? Yeah, Obito has the defensive Kamui or Kamui, whatever. So he would only be able to survive, but he wouldn't be able to really kill Vader. Actually, what Vader are we using?
Force is also kind of like a pain in the ass.
Actually, what Vader are we using though? Are we using like Darth Vader, or are we using Anakin Darth Vader?
Yeah, if we're using Anakin Darth Vader, it's also, I mean, either one of them would be fast enough and strong enough, but Anakin Darth Vader is basically like prime Darth Vader.
Well, yeah, because I was gonna say Anakin Darth Vader is stronger than Darth Vader, which is actually apparently a debatable subject.
Well, so he is and he isn't. He's basically in peak physical condition, and over time he would grow way more powerful. The idea is that he would have become way stronger than like Darth Sidious, even at his peak. If you give him enough time.
I'm pretty sure that the Anakin Episode 3 is stronger than Darth Vader because like he has more force up. He has like actual more force in general. I know Darth Vader gets stronger, but like, oh wait, hang on a minute. Someone's opened their mouth. Ryan, is that you?
Yeah.
All right, I'm assuming you know.
Say, like, in terms of Vader's overall prime, he's at the height of his power in Episode 6.
What?
Officially stated by Lucas.
That doesn't. When was that? Wait, hang on. When was that statement made? Was that made post Episode 3 or was that made?
The novels for Episode 6.
When would that doesn't make any sense. Well, okay, Natsim. All right, Miso. Thank you for stopping by.
I mean,
well, no,
Palpatine got stronger after Episode 3.
Yeah,
he was much younger.
But no, age doesn't matter. It's how much flesh you have. You can only conduct the Force through flesh. Vader's body is like what, 60% of its original?
Again, he just has more Force energy then, despite his percentage of his body being like completely.
All right, Miso, you have fun with your shots. That seems kind of gross. I'm not gonna lie.
So, what about versus the Witch King?
Wait, hang on. They're still going for a second. And also, repeat the first part. I heard Witch King, but what was the second one?
Aerodynamic gas.
I have no clue who that is. Oh,
the
is
King
that
of the Wild Hunt?
Fuck the Witch.
More long.
Well,
edgy Anakin.
When did Darth Vader peak? No, that's not true because Luke would not be in Vader in 6. Well, I was gonna say, how is Vader in 6's peak? If Vader in 6, he's most conflicted.
You can just argue that he's like
if you want to say
a mental problem going on.
He was nerfed heavily. His conflection nerfed him fucking massively during the Episode 6 fight.
So
you could also just argue Luke through the Force is just way stronger.
Oh no!
He would have.
Oh wait, okay, you finished and I'll speak.
I was gonna say because like Luke was a child that was made from Anakin at his peak, so like not only is he effectively like one in the prophecy because he's going to stop Anakin, or at least he's going to help him. He's also his child at the peak of his life.
Okay.
And then he also gave into the dark side,
So
he would have been massively amped.
Fetty, no, Red Dust doesn't have Corona. He's drinking Coronas. He's drinking the beer, Corona.
He's drinking the coronavirus. Gotcha.
Also, full potential Luke versus full potential Anakin Skywalker?
No. Screw the versus matchup. The biggest crime is that he's drinking Coronas. Drink a good beer.
Oh yeah, I heard Betty White actually ended up passing away. That's weird because I saw. So I went to Walmart and did you die or did you pass?
I won.
Okay.
I killed.
So I was at Walmart and all the newspapers and all the papers said Betty White turned 100, but then I get on Facebook and they say she turned 90 and she died at 99.
She was about to turn.
She died at 99. She would have been 100 on the 17th of January.
Oh, I'm sorry, but no, that's not close enough to really like. Okay, I thought like she was turning 100 tomorrow.
No.
That would have been more tragic.
Now here is a character that has like a partial moveset, but actually.
And you're still getting fucked!
No.
That's because his dodge is like fucking ass.
Alright, go ahead, Kyle.
Why does he have like a half jump?
Ran out of time.
I mean, like, what the fuck are you doing? Happy New Year's. Thank you, T-Tech. Happy New Year's, everybody. Also, I think, so actually Seth referenced this book, but I think it's confirmed by, like, officially, Anakin would have beaten Luke in a fight. Or, I think, hang on, there's actually, no. There's an official answer on this one.
Uh-huh.
George Lucas?
No, okay, have you ever seen Seth's video about fucking, I think it was, Kylo Ren? Have you ever seen that one?
No.
Okay, so in the video, and I used to have this book, my mom threw it away, he referenced a book that is officially answers to versus matchups.
Thank you.
And it does say Captain Phasma would beat Boba Fett in that fight. However, it does have Anakin versus Luke.
Which Anakin and which Luke?
Prime Anakin, Prime Luke.
Mm-hmm.
Official versus. What the hell was it called?
So who's looking forward to Palpatine versus Xehanort, where Xehanort should absolutely win because he's the better character?
That wasn't already the thing?
Oh, dude, I know the book exists. Where the fuck is it?
Can't wait for Seth to react to that one and be like, why is a multiversal character fighting someone who has solar system feats?
Kingdom Hearts is not multiversal.
Multiversal.
It's not, but like that's what he's gonna say. You and I both know it.
Oh, hang on, son of a bitch.
They just get shredded by. Oh, it's the clone assassins.
Oh, fuck those guys.
They're actually a really well designed enemy. It's just like, fuck, as Yoda? Hell no.
Hang on. I find it very dubious of her when he gets Bubba. Well, keep in mind that Captain Phasma got screwed over. Anakin Skywalker versus Samurai Jack. Do we give him a lightsaber? Well, actually...
I think you could argue that Samurai Jack would win that via a speed blitz.
Really? How high do you have Samurai Jack at?
Well, he does react to Aku, and Aku can travel across, like, either the galaxy or the universe in, like, a couple of days.
He does have massive...
Because there was an episode of Samurai Jack where he sends Jack off to an off-distant planet that's not Earth, and he, like, interacts with aliens.
You could also just use the first episode of the show where he's literally, like, flying away from the gods across the cosmos. But, yeah. Oh my god, these fucking... These ninjas. No, I'm gonna cheat. Force time.
Oh my goodness.
I love how he just starts swinging and you just hit a random clone assassin.
That's not it, son of a bitch. Oh,
Hey,
they're
Sim,
Happy New Year. Happy New
when
Year.
are we doing? Tim, when? Serious people.
You want to repeat that again, Kyle? You cut out there a little bit.
I
When
got
are
one.
we doing Crash Bandicoot 2 speedrun?
Oh man, don't worry about it. Hang on. Fuck me, dude. I know
You'll
this
be
book
fighting.
exists.
You'll be fighting me on my home turf. The game that I played the most.
Oh, that seems very fair.
Who said that life was fair?
Dude, where the fuck is the book? I know it exists. Oh my goodness, I'm losing my shit.
Oh, I know they're gonna send in the big boys.
Also, Zim,
Yes.
I don't appreciate how you said fuck the Witcher.
That's fine. The season two
Have you
already
read-
did. Season 2 already did it for me.
No, see, no, don't you talk about the show. Have you read the book?
I'm sorry, Kyle. Is something wrong? I referred to the show as something wrong. Is that also not The Witcher? Dude, I know this book exists. I'm losing my fucking mind. I'm
Do
losing
not be
my.
one of those. Do not be one of those people who would like
Who's
look at the show. It's such a good show. It's like no, it's not.
Samurai Jack versus Sekiro. So Sekiro wouldn't be able to react to him, but Jack would be able to kill
Okay,
Sekiro.
okay. So you know what? Since I need to get back into League of Legends, well, not League of Legends. I'm stuck with League of Legends for the rest of my life.
Half is how powerful. Get going.
Look, I'll start doing some how powerfuls for League of Legends. I'll do Karthus and Jinx this month. There, Kyle, do you have any good matches for Toriko? No.
Yeah,
I'll play
Mori-
something else later.
Okay, so are you talking about the series or are you talking about the character?
I don't know. Ask him.
Because if you're talking about the character, your best opportunity is either Luffy or Mori Jin.
You know, what would have been great is if we still had Mixer and it ran like the proper speed and we were using like the share your screen thing.
I mean,
We could play, like,
if there's a
What
like,
happened?
it
What
wasn't.
happened to Mixer?
It got taken down.
Why?
Because they just.
they wanted to partner with Facebook Gaming.
Here we go. Okay, Seth, please, give me the answer I'm looking for.
You have it right here. I'm beating Ben Kenobi's ass.
Here we go. Oh my goodness, no. No, why do you not name it? You asshole!
This is Seth. When does he source things?
Okay, Star Wars Force Awakens. Okay,
Whoa, I
here we
got
go.
Inside that. Biggest lie you've ever said, old man.
There we go. There it is. Oh, finally. I found it. Holy shit. It took me a fat minute, boys, but I found the answer. I did not record a Dante versus Thor debate, no.
Fucking
I
mammoth.
think that Battle's Q&A from Otto vs. Eisen was terrible. No, but... So, again, like, as much as I do disagree with Seth on a lot of things... I do agree with Seth that, like, I think it's time we kind of acknowledge that Death Battle does not scale things with lore at all. I think you gotta be more fair and scale things to what they scale.
They do. They have observable feats. They don't do lore.
Yeah. So Crash's infinite speed at his planet level? The fuck?
Infinite speed, you down player, inaccessible from Crash Bandicoot 4.
Well, okay, so actually, VSB actually, fuck, I might talk about this at some point, but VSB actually, so I told you guys before, like, Mathematically speaking, inaccessible and infinite mean the same thing. Neo said the same thing as well. I support Neo on that one.
Yeah, they do, but inaccessible.
Oh my god, he just let himself die.
Well, it kind of depends on how you want to.
I even killed him the exact same way he died in the
do,
movies.
we only say inaccessible because it's what's hip with the kids nowadays, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
If
still
anything,
infinite.
we literally call it superior infinite speed.
Okay, hang on. They lowballed the Hogyoku, saying since it hasn't shown any physical interpretation of its wish grant. It hasn't shown physical version of its wish granting? What the fuck?
Dude, they literally
Did they not watch Blake?
Okay. Besides boosting his AP,
Wait. What do you mean it doesn't have physical wish granting?
Hang on.
Came out of Aizen's chest.
hang on. They said Izanagi was more versatile and better than the Hogyoku.
Fuck off, it
In
is.
no reality is getting rid of your eye permanently better than an object that doesn't permanently remove any of the
Okay,
limbs.
so I was wrong. Apparently, officially, according to Star Wars, in their official novel that was released, Luke Skywalker would be Anakin. Anakin's relative lack of control in the heat of battle is his undoing. So I guess
I thought it was just gonna say they would be like comparable to each other.
well, their stats are, but like Luke's just more calm.
Wouldn't he win because of alien cow milk?
No. So if you guys have any more Star Wars requests, I can take a look at the official answers. What? Oh, these are horse shit. These
How
are.
powerful? Okay, so Sim, if you're willing to do it, how?
Kyle,
Did you stop cutting out? Good lord.
Yeah, Kyle, you cut out there, my man.
Is this better?
No,
Is this better?
That's better.
that's better.
So, Zim, if you go through and do research for Grievous, I will show everyone Furious fucking buries Grievous into the ground.
You want me to research Grievous? Well, you know what? Where's Ellen at? Let's get planet level Grievous in
Even
here.
though people don't want to acknowledge that Dr. Nefarious versus Dr. Cortex is a way better fight.
What other matches are in the novel? Okay, so let me read some of the other matches here because I used to own this. Darth Vader versus Yoda. Who do you think wins?
Yoda fights King Mickey.
Okay, so what's your guys' final answer? Darth Vader or Yoda? Let's go.
I'm gonna go with Yoda.
Okay, well the answer is Darth Vader. You're wrong. Vader proves too powerful for the venerable Jedi Master who awaits a new hope to help bring balance to the Force. Oh, it's so trash.
Which Vader is this?
This is just Darth Vader. This is Darth Vader with the suit.
Which Darth Vader with the suit? Episode 4, Episode 5, Episode 6?
I think that I think it's just like Vader. I think it just takes like Prime into account. So just assume best case scenario.
Oh, so it's probably like New Hope then.
Link versus Peter Pan, stats equalized, pure swordsmanship. Ah, fuck. I think Link might take that. Okay, apparently Kingdom Hearts.
If we do Kingdom Hearts, I'm gonna like you.
Melkor avatar form versus the Despair Embodied equals stats who wins. I don't know what the fucking Melkor is.
Embodied.
What the hell is Metacore Avatar form?
Well,
Despair Embodied. But the best fight for Melkor is Lucifer from Mythology.
okay.
Oh,
look at you get your ass beat. Get up there, fight. They also said Izanagi also has a slight reality warping, so the Hogyoku's reality warping isn't anything Madara hasn't done. What?
What? Hang on. Wait.
Goku has wish fulfillment and self-actualization.
Hang on.
What could you possibly...
Let me read that again. They also said Izanagi also has slight reality warping, so the Hogyoku's reality warping isn't anything Madara hasn't dealt with.
That's wrong. No, it doesn't.
No, it is literally... It literally blurs the line between illusion and reality. It's not full-on reality warping. Even if it was, it's only self-based reality warping.
It doesn't even do that. It's fake manipulation.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so I had to rewatch the fight with fucking Donzo repeatedly. I would agree it's more fake manipulation than anything else. Especially...
It's literally designed to create a loop where you can escape your fate.
Well, okay, so this is where like I got confused because Kyle said the same thing, but I watched it. You're not creating a loop. You're basically just erasing the moment you died.
No.
Well, okay,
No.
That's how Izanami explains it. Yeah.
Izanami makes a loop.
Yeah.
Izanagi-
makes it as if your death was a dreamscape.
Yeah, it basically cuts out the sequence and creates a new like future, or it creates a new scenario essentially. Izanami just takes that and then turns it into a loop. That's how it's explained best.
I think just calling Izanagi reality warping is just the best way to describe it. Or not reality warping, manipulation is just the best way to describe it.
Because it clearly says that it blurs the line between illusion and reality, so you can't really call it reality warping if it's going between the two of them. It hasn't fully engaged.
Well, no. See, that's the problem is that it does. Like again, it's basically like Killer Queen, not Killer Queen. It's basically like it's like King Crimson.
Do not tarnish Killer Queen.
No. It's like King Crimson, where basically you just erase the moment that happens. Dude, fuck off. That's basically what it does.
It is not King Crimson.
Dude, okay. Dude, you literally die, and then you, for the cost of an eye, erase the moment you died.
Diablo never dies. He just erases the effect from the cause.
Alright, so it's a better King Crimson.
It's a worse King Crimson.
What resources
you know what? I'm gonna say it. Diablo fucking soloed by some Naruto. Fight me.
Wow, such a bold statement. Alright, hang on. What resources...
You know what?
Hang on. I'm gonna lower Mangler a little bit because this controller's fucking loud.
And you know what? Pookie also fucks him. Fight me.
No. Okay, hang on. Okay, so what resources does Mustafar export? I think it's just a mining colony that exports metals.
No, and more lava.
They're a refinery planet, so they export metals and they melt them down and create them. Well, I don't think valuable. No, they look more like iron and shit. Like they look like the standard shit you find in the universe.
They make them from the materials on the planet through the refinery, and then they export them off.
Yeah, so they're metal exporters. Probably metal exporting and probably forging for the they do forge for separatists, so like probably just a forge planet.
They probably get a lot of valuables there because they basically have a natural lava deposit like all over the planet.
They're like a perfect, like the separatists made a smart move taking this planet. They didn't even mention the downfalls of using Izanagi or Izanami. Well, Izanami doesn't have a downfall, does it?
Yeah, it does. Both
you
of
lose
them.
that eye permanently.
Whoa! No. Okay.
It also only lasts like 1 minute.
No. Not Izanagi. Izanami, the one he uses on fucking
it gets rid of your eye as well.
Oh, okay.
Izanami also gets rid of that. Izanami also has a... Oh, shit. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, yeah, Izanami also has the problem that you have to catch a person in the same position twice to catch them in the loop. And if they're also somewhat... If they're very self-aware of themselves, then they can probably break the loop pretty easily. Because all you have to do is go on like a bit of a discovery to like... You have to figure out like what it is you want and who you're supposed to be. But that's not a problem for many different characters in fiction, because certain characters have already reached that point.
Are you saying it wouldn't work on Aizen?
Wouldn't.
It definitely would not work on Aizen. Because Aizen knows exactly what he wants and who he wants to be.
Apparently not according to the Hogyoku. Blaze, I've been talking about since Hulk vs. Brawley. So Hulk vs. Brawley was such like... Okay, so it's been a year.
Wrong.
So it's like you can't scale the Hulk to like the fucking one above all and shit. That's
what the fuck? He just killed me at like 20% health with a shunt.
Mangler choking on victory like that.
Look at this. Look at this.
Even
he didn't even hit me. He did a block.
I saw him hit you.
Even if you don't want to scale him to the one below wall, he would still be way stronger than Broly.
Oh!
Yeah, I disagree with Seth's assertion that, like, base Hulks would be, like, less powerful than... At least the ones post the stuff we know about the one above all.
Okay, so just for context, spoilers for anyone who hasn't read Immortal Hulk, but the one below all is just the one above all. I guess he fucking changed his outfit for a day.
No, it's his opposite.
He's just an avatar, the one above all. Like every single person that we see the one above all represented as.
Yeah,
Just an
no,
avatar.
Kyle, they're not two different people. They're the same person.
Oh, so it's like Jesus and the devil.
Wow. Well, no.
He's literally just like the writer or Jack Kirby, just another avatar.
All right, I'm done. For some reason, I'm
He's
not
not
feeling
actually
to have a
like
third
the
drink. You're not feeling to have a third drink. Yikes. Also, no. So just for context, and we're not gonna focus on religion here, obviously, because we're not even playing SMT. It's not even appropriate. But like, so
I should switch to DMC and make it appropriate.
no. So just for context, the devil would technically be a separate individual. Like whether or not it's free will or whether or not like he has a choice in his own role is like what you could argue, but it's not the same thing. The one below all is like literally Red Hulk looks at the one below all and is like, take off your mask and show us who you really are. And then one above all is like, you're right, it's me. You called me out. You got me. It was me the whole time. It's just such a stupid panel.
Oh, Thunderbolt Ross is just that good.
Thunderbolt Ross is like, I don't got time for your bullshit. I know you. You screw me over in every Hulk fight. All right. And when I went to the comment section and stated that the Q&A was terrible, they basically assaulted me and tried to use Death House information as their own saying TSO would work on ice. Dude, the thing is that if you're going to go with Death Battle, like... Here's the thing. I think Seth's wrong here when Seth's like fucking like research is entirely subjective. Or no, I don't think it was Seth. It was in the comments section. They were like, the research is entirely subjective. Everyone can have different opinions. Yeah, that's fair, but some things are pretty fucking clear cut.
You can have different opinions, but that doesn't mean you're fucking right.
Well, Animus from Assassin's Creed work in real life? I don't know. I think according to Darwin from his evolutionary theory, birds do retain memories from their ancestors. So theoretically,
Well,
oh, okay, I guess Kyle can speak on this one.
well, that depends, because in the Galapagos Islands, there are several different islands,
Yes.
and the birds there are all evolutionarily different. So they have to adapt to their food source on that island.
Yeah, but birds' migrations aren't taught to them. They just instinctively know where to go when they migrate.
Yeah, that's just biological knowledge.
So then you would not
Just
say
like how, just like how baby giraffes, baby zebras, and baby horses know how to walk as soon as they're born.
Okay, so then you would not say that's something like you can access with memories or like that potentially.
No, it's biological knowledge.
Isn't
like
that?
breathing.
But isn't that programmed in because of years of evolution though? Like,
So think of it like
That was a
breathing.
nice
It's
grab.
biological
I'll take
knowledge.
that.
Knowledge that a human infant knows how to breathe.
well, breathing's a weird thing, but yeah. I told them to watch the debunk. They said no. They want to hear me tell them why TSO wouldn't. TSO is what again?
That sword is inside my fucking head. I don't want anyone to tell me otherwise. Do you see this, Sean?
I did. But I better not see you choking right now. Oh, look at Mangler spamming his fucking combos. Oh, come on, Obi-Wan! Oh, that feint! Oh, wow, he's letting you try and grab him too. Wow.
Dude, where's the damage?
Truth-seeking orb? Oh, why Truth-seeking orb? I told them they tried to debunk it. I just couldn't do it. Dude, don't fight those comment sections, man. Like, I've been on YouTube for years, and I can tell you 100%.
Oh my god, what is this?
Oh, shit! Alright, he's almost there. You can have two different opinions, but 2 plus 2 will always be 4. Yeah, exactly. Like, so you can disagree on some things, for sure, but, like, there are just some, like...
What the fuck? What?
Yo! He's trash! Twice now! I don't even know how you die like this. I guess he deals piercing damage on block.
No, look at this. Look at this. He literally swings the opposite direction. At the last actionable frame is like, oh, you threw me again, and I finally reacted.
Okay, so... Yeah, no. So here's the thing about the Truth-Seeking Orb, and again, like, Naruto's never proven that souls can regenerate, nor does the Truth-Seeking Orb attack souls. It just cancels out Jutsu. Although that guy,
This is the problem with people is that they just assume if someone like hits your soul and it doesn't regenerate, that's like existence erasure. It's like prove your verse can regenerate your souls.
OB,
Like,
I'm
even
back.
Bleach doesn't have that.
get wrecked.
I'm back. So Zim,
Yep.
what videos do we have in the pipeline that we should talk about schedule-wise?
Record of Ragnarok for sure. We need to at least get Jack versus Hercules done. Then there's some
Dude, why
DOA.
is this
Then there's some.
resistant to force lightning.
There's
so
some
strong?
silly DOA videos, and then on top of that, are you gonna join me for the Fist of North for the me going through the top 10 Fist of North Star video or no? Hey, Abyss, what's up? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Happy New Year's Eve.
We still doing the costume design.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, like we're still gonna do that. I actually gotta check and see who we've done actually. Cause I'll take any excuse to stare at them for fucking hours on end. So like their live videos. Well, I mean like the costume reviews. Dude, actually, straight up, I wish we could review the costumes. Well, actually, I might like review the costumes from the other games too. Cause like fuck me, DOA 2. Some of those costumes are fucking 10 out of 10. Happy New Year's Eve, Abyss. Hope you're doing well. No, true problem with the Seeking Orbs, that is what sets it perfectly on his video. They are assuming the orbs are above Mugetsu, which Aizen took to the face, and a champion regenerated from it.
That wasn't the only problem they made. That wasn't even the major problem. It's
Yes.
just like they wouldn't even...
Mugetsu, whatever the fuck that is.
They wouldn't work outside of their verse. They're specifically designed to
Okay.
nullify ninjutsu.
Okay, so this is one of the things I like that I
Depends
do.
on how you want to play.
So this is where a good faith argument comes in here a little bit, where it's like,
Hang on, so this depends on how you want to define like series.
This depends on how we want to determine your audio quality, because I
I was gonna say, you were cutting out there a bit, and you're actually at full volume. Okay,
Yes.
so
No, it's all good. No, it's all good. I've got another drink.
okay, so oh hello Abel, good to see you again. So this is the thing, is like Mangler's technically right, but that's not that's not a good faith argument though. So when you're doing a versus matchup, you
It
would
is a good faith argument.
no, it's not. Let me explain. When you're doing a versus and I saw people in the comments pointing this out as well, and I do agree with them to an extent. When you're doing a versus matchup, you don't become hyper specific like that, because if you're going to argue the things only work in their verse and that's it, why are you having the versus matchup if you're going to neuter the opponent that hard?
It's
because like you can say the same thing from Asta from Black Clover, but that depends on how they like to treat magic.
Okay, no.
It's not intention. You misunderstand my point. My intention is not to neuter, to buff, or to nerf. It's to be as accurate as possible.
Well, okay, so like you say it only works on ninjutsu, but let's say someone else uses a spell that revives and does the exact same thing. You would say the truth-seeking orbs don't work against that, right?
It depends on the description given to that.
Wait.
Just using a spell?
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
Okay, see,
I would go about how does the power system work in that verse. If the power system is close enough, then I would say that it should work.
Well,
If it's completely different, then that's a different story.
Okay,
The
so
thing
I
is
do
that
agree.
Ninjutsu is just described as like life energy
so-
within the body.
No, so ninjutsu is actually described as physical, spiritual, and energy.
I will agree with the extent that, like, let's say someone's using direct soul energy and someone's using, like, real life physics to power themselves up. Like, let's say Superman's son, like, someone using the soul. I will agree
Why
on...
don't you just say, like, Dr. Stone?
I do not know about I've only seen, like, a few clips of Dr. Stone. Hang on, I gotta catch up in the comments. How powerful is Real Hayabusa? At least Uni Plus, bare minimum.
Uni Plus, maybe multiversal.
Base is a little questionable, but True Dragon Sword for sure. Death Battle said that, yes, it does nullify ninjutsu both. They also said since Minato's arm didn't regen, they said it completely destroys people like Aizen. Again, that's wrong, or something like that. Happy New Year, everyone. Devil, Happy New Year. Devil, you're still at work? Oof, I feel bad, mate.
Devil,
Stop doing that.
Oh, bastard.
For reals. Kyle, drink one for Devil, please.
You know what? Give me a second.
Dante would fit well in Dead or Alive verse, but would any of Dead or Alive characters fit well in the Devil May Cry verse? Helena would fit really well in DMC.
I drank one. I drank one for you, Devil.
Thank you.
What
I
the
will-
hell is this Obi-Wan?
I love how the second you get to the final phase, he's just like, the gloves are off.
He's just like, I get the high ground now, bitch. I ain't waiting for this card to stop.
I like how Blaze, for some reason, yeah, plus,
Me or the comment? Me
yeah,
or
but-
the comment?
You're fine, Kyle.
Also, as well,
Okay.
if anyone thinks that any version of Spyro would like win against Crash, fight me.
They also try to
Even
compare.
Legend of, even Legend of, fight me.
Wow. But they had a crossover, Kyle.
Yeah, and Crash is still better. Fight me.
They also tried to compare Chakra and Reishi. They said once things like Genjutsu affect Chakra in the brain or something, and it doesn't work the same way in Bleach. They stated the fight would be unfair and tried to equalize both of their power systems, saying that they are made of spiritual energy, which basically every shonen verse has.
That's literally
No.
made it clear, and they debunked themselves on this. Spirit energy is spirit matter. Like, it's literally matter of the soul, whereas ninjutsu is very specifically, mainly physical and, like, mental energy. It's primarily physical energy.
I think if you're using
life energy.
I think if you're using life enery, I think it's fair to say you can affect souls to an extent, and soul is like
Life
But
energy
more- the
covers
problem-
saying life energy covers a range of different verses.
The
So
problem
that
is
no.
I can cover everything from Key, from Dragon Ball to then.
the problem is that if you use
That's
the
fair.
diagrams in part
Although-
1 that are used, it comes from like the abdomen and major like vital organs.
That's
So you can't really argue, oh hey, if that's the case, you'd be able to clash with like Reishi, especially if you say like, well, spiritually, because chakra is only consistently been able to affect the soul when it's harnessed high enough by like a powerful enough energy source.
would you say
And
Madara
usually-
cannot do that, or
No, I would say Madara can do that, but like even just as to give you an example, KCM2 Naruto was way stronger than most of the Akatsuki, and he couldn't affect souls in the slightest. He couldn't even see them.
all right?
But
Agreed.
Nagato specifically because of his chakra natures and his like the type of chakra he was using along with the Renegon was able to see spirits. It had to do with the specific type of chakra that he was using. So it's not like a general thing per se.
All right.
Also as well, anyone who thinks that Yusuke Urameshi from Yu Yu Hakusho to beat Ichigo, you need to get your head checked.
Okay, so do you think Strider Hero beat Ryo Hayabusa? No, that battle down. That battle downplayed him so fucking hard.
Oh no, the research for Ryu, if you were to actually go back and watch the episode, is so poor. It's like not funny.
Because again, like even ignoring all that, like he would still whatever. Well, maybe I'll react to it just for the shits and giggles of it. Who was the Spartan? The Spartan in Dead or Alive was a completely original Spartan. I think it was Sally 222.
Okay, now we're doing much better.
That battle didn't
Gotten
have
Obi-Wan's
Yeah, no.
bullshit out of the way.
No, Abel. That's why he's asking, because he's asking me my opinion on it. No. Oh, no, like straight up, get like, no. Anyone would think Strider Hero, or at least based on what was presented, Zim, God of High School versus Record of Ragnarok. Kyle, go.
Ooh, that's interesting. If you were to go with the highest versions of Record,
Kyle, you cut out a little bit there.
but some of them would actually be
Kyle, why is your mic fade out?
talking. You'd have to talk about maybe Origin, Nero-U, and Baby Hub. And maybe in Park, other than the dirt.
I caught some of that.
Whoa.
I remember asking you
Does
to
he
do.
have iframes on that? What the fuck?
The audio quality is abysmal. It's Kyle's too busy drinking right now, so it's just reflecting its owner. Two things.
I do not deny that.
Two things. You guys think that the fight of Sasuke versus Hiei was fair enough, and also
Fuck
Hayabusa?
off. No, it was not. No. They used non-canon Yu Yu Hakusho movie to say that he could fire off like 6 different like Dragon of the Black Flame. No.
Okay.
Oh,
Also,
on top of that, like that alone, depending on how you want to scale Sasuke, especially in Boruto, Sasuke should fucking demolish EA even by their like standards.
all right. Also, Hayabusa in the DMC universe will be like another Saturday night for him. Ryo Hayabusa is probably like one of the few characters who you could plop into DMC and like nothing would change.
Well,
Also,
like you can actually plop a surprising amount of characters that are way too weak to fight DMC characters in the DMC verse because again, putting someone in the dude, you could put the Flood in the DMC verse and they would actually do right quite well. It just depends on where we put them in the DMC verse
also,
because if
maybe I'll hit up that old idea I had. I was thinking of putting other hack and slash protagonists into DMC and see how far they make it in each game. So I might start doing that.
Here's the thing: if you just put them in there and they're able to study and engage with demonic power and learn its secrets, they can survive very long in the verse because they don't get soloed by literally everything.
No. I was gonna like, for example, like the first one I was gonna do was gonna be Kratos going through DMC one, how far he would make it and
Oh
shit.
no, he gets fucked. Like he can just
Wait,
like
Kyle, can you say that again? God of High School versus Record of Ragnarok? Yeah, Kyle, most of your shit cut out. Can you either type it out or like, and I can read it, or can you like give a summary?
high school. The only characters that would like do well are characters like Morrigan, Daewee Han, Mirai, and Mubong Park.
All right, that came out clear. Actually, Kyle, here's another one for you. What scene in Crash 4 gives him inaccessible speed feet?
So there's a scene where he has to grind rail through multiple dimensions. This is not on the loading screens, and this is in an actual mission. Doing that alone and being able to move because you can spin and like move up and down on the grind rail, that alone gives him inaccessible speed because in between the dimensions, time is either like fucked or non-existent.
All right, so
Especially because he got done by Dr. Entropy. And Dr. Entropy has complete control over time.
happy New
As
Year.
shown in the Crash Team Racing, he can either rewind or he can fast forward time.
Okay, so Red Dust.
And we also have the example from, I wanted to say, the Raptor Cortex, where the instruction manual says that he creates time paradoxes just for fun.
If I recall correctly, doesn't Crash 4 actually make the like any Crash game besides the first three non-canon?
No. So they're all referenced, and according to Beanox, you can kind of say that in the original trilogy, the original timeline Crash would actually compare very highly to Crash 4.
Dude,
Which means if you were to scale the original Crash Bandicoot and use him in a versus matchup, you'd have to.
what the fuck did they do to Obi-Wan on this difficulty? Why does he have so much fucking defense?
You got this, Mangler. Keep going. All right.
Throw his ass to the ground.
I'll answer your question right now, Red Dust, but I want to get the Kyle questions out of the way for the time being. So, Kyle, you have two questions regarding the Record of Ragnarok thing. Are you referring to God Mubang Park or Base 1?
You'd have to refer to God because, unfortunately for God Mubong Park, he is vastly above 666 Satan, but we do not know to what extent as of yet, as of the author hasn't continued Record of Ragnarok yet, as I assume he's still recovering.
Yes.
Nice.
But he's supposed to be continuing at some point.
Yeah.
He is literally like 5 chapters away from finishing God of High School.
Yeah.
Dude, Obi-Wan fucking...
Good job, Mangler. And the second question is... Oh, I guess you already answered it, but what about Satan?
So, the problem with Satan is that, like, well, if we were to put him in Record of Ragnarok, he would do decently well. But if we were to put him up against Adam, Adam should be able to beat him because he can do whatever 666 Satan does, but he makes the technique better. That's literally the description of... I'm just going to say the eyes of heaven or the eyes of the world because
You mean
it's way
Divine
better
Reflection?
Yeah, Divine Reflection. It's a better name. I'm sorry.
Okay, so Kyle already said Crash wins hard, so I'm not going to really...
Or which fight?
Crash versus Spyro.
Yeah, Crash. There's
Alright.
no version of Spyro you can argue that can catch Crash in a fight.
Alright.
Like, even excluding Crash 4, Crash still has massively faster, like, reaction from, I want to say, the second GBA game, which is Big Adventure.
Alright. If Helena fit well in the DMC verse, under what circumstances would Helena one day come into contact with Dante? She would just hire him to kill demons. That's super easy. Like, no, that Helena's like easily a character you can just slide in the DMC and it makes perfect sense. To be fair, Obi-Wan does win in canon. It is true. So the boss fight is pretty much supposed to reflect that. That is true. Dude.
Well, so what I meant is that, like, on normal difficulty, Obi-Wan does not have that much defense. I was hitting him like 5 or 6 times and his health wouldn't budge. He's just like, swing, motherfucker.
So
and I'm like, oh my god, why are you so... He's so tanky.
Dude, I want to see how far Spyro does in the DMC universe.
Spyro doesn't get far at all. No resistance to demonic energy.
Okay, so what I will do is
that also depends on like which Spyro, because the strongest version of Spyro is Legend of. The original is quite strong, but
are any of them Uni Plus? I'm just curious, or no?
What's that?
Are any of them like Uni or no?
No,
the multiversal.
Spyro is literally just planet level.
I'll do a more moderate scaling for the DMC verse if I do this, because like I don't think it's fair to like try and bust out the more absurd things.
That also depends on how you want to scale the scale the Shadowverse for the original timeline. I don't think it's universal, but you could take it that way.
So I know for sure the 2 characters I wanted to do were Kratos and Bayonetta for this potential concept. Ryu Hayabusa will also be done as well, since now that I know more about him. But like I wasn't planning to extend too far beyond that, but like if the videos get liked and it's actually like pretty solid to do, like I can do other ones.
Zim,
Yeah.
I've got another one, and it's just a general how powerful. Why don't you do how powerful? Persia?
So I love how Kyle starts talking and then just disappears completely.
How about you do a how powerful on the Prince of Persia?
Does that include the original games, or what do you ask?
We are not including the reboot.
So wait. So wait. Which Prince of Persia are we doing? Like Sands of Time, Prince of Persia, or what are we doing here?
Sands of Time to Prince of Persia 3, which includes some of the PSP games.
I could probably do that. That doesn't sound too crazy.
Dude, if you want to do that, I'll go through Prince of Persia again. I'll put my hand up for that.
I can probably find most of the information on fucking
Shut your whore mouth. I'll go through it.
Okay, Kyle. If you want to go through it, Kyle, I will edit the video and I will host it as long as you give me the information.
You know what? I have a theory that depending on how the Haka moves, the Prince of Persia is probably immeasurable.
Okay, Kyle, you give me the research. I'll actually edit the video. How badly? Okay, so do you guys think Saul Bad Guy beats Ragnar the Blood Edge?
You only get the end of the video.
Kyle could not bit there, but that depends on.
Better?
That's better.
You only get the end of the video if the background song is "I Stand Alone" from Godsmack.
I'll have to see like if I can get like the instrumental of it, probably. Okay, you could put one of the Mega Mans on that team. I think depending on the version, he could be a beast in the DMC verse. I have to look and see what Mega Man's scaled to. Do you think Soul Bad Guy beats Ragnar the Blood Edge? I believe Ragnar had better scaling.
No, I think so. They both scale relatively the same. I think Ragnar has the hacks advantage.
All right. Let's see here. How badly does...
That's a shame because I like Soul way more than Ragnar.
Wow. So how badly does Dark Schneider solo God of War? Well, again, that depends. I guess that depends on where you scale God of War. I haven't finished Bastard yet, and Kyle can obviously he has, so he can speak on this one. I don't think Dark Schneider gets any higher than like planet level.
No.
What?
Dark Schneider is like you can get him anywhere from Universe Plus to Multiversal Plus.
Alright, so clearly I should continue The Man Who Fucks His Stepdaughter manga later.
Yeah, let's. Can we?
You seem upset.
Can we continue it, please?
Can we continue incest?
It's my favorite series.
I know, and every time I find something about it, I just rip Kyle for weeks on it. Zim, what about how powerful Ganondorf is? Would love that. Okay, so how powerful Ganondorf? Okay, so I try to have a rule against Nintendo characters. Like it's a joke at this point, but for those of you who've been around a long time, how powerful Samus Aran is still out there. It's still trying to come into existence. So I could do a version of Ganondorf. I don't think I could do like all like because like so I know Ganondorf is born from Demise, and then also has different scaling depending on where he gets the Triforce or not. I think according to Neo, Ganon should scale Link. I think Ganon's actually like objectively stronger than Link, but Link just always beats him because he has more like tools and shit.
Link literally has tools that are designed to kill evil beings, which is why they work effectively on him.
Yeah, so
negate the AP damage.
Actually, yeah, no, like Link can't beat Ganon without the Master Sword, right? Like he always needs the Master Sword to beat Ganon.
He uses the Master Sword, he uses light arrows, things that are specifically designed to kill Ganon.
Yeah, no, so you do not scale Link to Ganon. Ganon scales above Link. What is your guys... Okay, so I hate this matchup because, like, I personally think one should have won.
Best Polnareff?
No. What is your guys' opinion on Ratchet and Clank versus Jack and Daxter?
Oh, I got it.
No, fuck you. You don't get it. You don't get shit.
There's a video on Excalibur's channel, actually, that goes over that.
There's
and I did all of the research for Excalibur.
It's all biased. Don't believe what you hear. They're fucking liars.
Oh, Zim. I
like
kid you
Cooper's
not.
even in
I
there.
will drop everything, and you research Jack and Daxter. I'll research Ratchet. Let's see how badly I fucking whatever. I need my 10 points because you wouldn't let me have it from Azra.
You're not getting it from Azra! No, fuck you! You could have gotten it from Crash, but no. Someone didn't want to do Stormy Ascent. Okay, so hang on.
I was running out of time.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're the one who decided to go get drunk and kill yourself. Unironically, that's what happened. I love the fact that I can say that Kyle was too busy getting ready to go kill himself, because that actually happened.
I didn't mean to do it.
Well, wow, holy shit, Mingler, you are doing pretty good there.
Get the...
Good.
Oh, wait. Just in case anyone comes in. Stop.
Yeah, no, his heart stopped, so he died. Oh my, are you gonna hit 10,000? Oh, he dropped it! Oh, he's still going! That's pretty good, actually.
Let me try it.
Okay, Ganon should skill, okay, the game skills Samus all over the place. I wanted to go over it, and I still do want to go over Samus because I think she's hot, so I'll go over her at some point. Yeah, that's the only reason.
Very shallow of you.
I mean, she's a cool character, but I'm not gonna mince. I mean, her armor's nice.
That's the main reason why we scaled the DOA.
I actually
I was gonna say you could just scale Samus because of the chart shot.
I actually like DOA's verse as a whole. So make no mistake, the reason I got into DOA, well, okay, so I think I mentioned the story before, but like I ended up playing DOA because one day I was at my Arabian friend's house, and like he needed help with an essay, so I wrote it for him, and yeah. And fucking, after we were done, he was like, hey, wanna play some games? And I'm like, sure. He's like, hey, I got the DOA demo. And I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll play DOA. These girls are kind of hot. Let's check this out. And then I had the most fun playing a fighting game I had in years. And I'm like, oh my god. The girls are nice, but this combat, this gameplay, where has this been all my life? I hate post-nut clarity before even nutting. In one game, you can beat Ganon without the sword. I would need to see what game that is. There's probably some context there. In Zelda,
the Triforce.
In Zelda 2, Link actually beat Ganondorf without a holy weapon. I'll have to take a look at that and see what's going on there. Zim, I hope you scale Zelda characters. So, I actually did scale Twilight Princess Link a long time ago, but obviously that's not, like, consistent. Crash versus Rayman. Kyle, go.
Oh, I see what's
I
happening.
haven't played Rain Man, so I can't say anything.
This
Alright.
is scaled D&D difficulty, so he keeps getting the devil trigger, which is fucking up
Like,
the knockback.
yeah, people can crucify me, but the only thing I know about Rain Man is like
Wow. Kyle over here being a degenerate. Jack and Daxter greater than Ratchet and Clank. Fuck off, Kyle.
Fuck off,
I agree, Nello. I 100% agree. They're the better
Yeah.
duo.
Yeah, that's wrong, especially from like Rift Apart. Rift Apart basically makes Ratchet almost, if not multiverse plus, at least complex multi.
Nah. You're supposed to get the sword, but you have the option to play the game without getting the sword. If you're referring to... Okay, so here's the thing. I would have to look at these scenarios more specifically, because I try to avoid Nintendo.
If it's an optional thing, but you're expected to, and you have cutscenes with it, I don't think that's fair.
Well,
Especially
okay.
considering, like, with Ocarina, I believe with Majora's Mask, Link to the Past, like every major timeline version,
Link goes and gets the Master Sword to take on Ganon.
I think, and as much as I hate to say this, I think you would have to argue it's inconsistent or an outlier for Link to be Ganon without a holy weapon. Unless, well, okay, so none of the links are actually the same. They're all different links with the exception of a few games.
They are.
So you can just argue
different scaling.
Yeah, so you can just argue that link could have done it, but not the other links.
Well, so the problem is that they're both different links, and it's inconsistent among the different links to use anything other than a holy weapon.
Unless you want to tell me that Spirit Tracks Link can do it.
Thank you.
Oh, another drink for Kyle.
Yes!
Ratchet and Clank so much better, lol. Get out of here with that trash, Blaze. People scale...
well, that depends. If you're going by story, I would give it to Jack and Daxter, but if we're going by gameplay, weapons, and who should win in a fight, Mangler, I will fight... No, I will fight you and Zim. I would go back...
Story. I'm gonna be honest. If we're talking like the story that is Jack and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy, that game's an acid trip.
Do you not appreciate? You just don't appreciate fucking art. Do you even like the Beatles?
Do you not like the Beatles?
I'm down for 2 points right now. You and Mangler, fight me. You two do research for Jack and Daxter. I'll do Ratchet, and we'll meet in the middle, and I will like rate both of them.
Wait. Listen, Kyle. I'm going to need you to calm down with your.
I was arguing that Ratchet and Clank had a better story.
Listen, Kyle. I'm going to need you to calm down your fucking hentai quest.
No. Shut. Me and Mangler have a disagreement. I disagree. I think Jack and Daxter have a better story.
Okay. Jack and Daxter does have the better story.
Thank you.
How?
But they still lose in the versus matchup.
Well, so for starters, they have like an actual complete narrative arc and conclusion to their entire franchise, which does give you some better advantages. Unfortunately, well, I guess fortunately, in the case of fans, Ratchet and Clank is still ongoing, so you have.
Did you play The Lost Legacy?
I did not play The Lost Legacy.
Exactly. So shut the fuck up.
But. Okay, fine.
Do you
have a okay? Wait. Wait. Hang on. Does Ratchet and Clank even have like an actual core trilogy or no?
Yes, it's called the PS2 trilogy.
Oh, so it does, and never mind.
Yeah. Did you even play the Ratchet and Clank games?
I played like one. Hang on a second.
Okay, get the fuck out of here.
You can go suck a foul. I've watched all the cuts. I've watched the cutscenes. Go fuck yourselves.
No, you.
Cutscenes count for story questions. Go fuck yourselves.
You
PlayStation cocksucking motherfuckers can go suck me off. Okay. All right. Now that we've come back to more reasonable discussions. People scale.
I need to pick someone else. This riot is like super heavy.
People scale Rayman to be solar system level for punching people in the star constellations as FTL. I'm pretty sure Crash wins then. Because
you can argue Crash to be way faster than that. Again, inaccessible.
Yeah. Okay, I love both the Jack trilogy and Ratchet and Clank trilogy. Fuck off Super Butter Buns. The Final Frontier wasn't such a bad of a game, and the flying parts of the game were sick compared to the cars.
No, it's fucking terrible. I'm sorry. In terms of story, it's terrible. The only good parts are like when you're not forced to drive a fucking ship.
So I think the story's fine, but there was some cool gameplay shit there. The eco abilities were pretty cool.
Nah.
Did you not like
Even Dark Dexter, dude, the Dark Dexter stuff is so fucking shit.
Listen. Okay. Tyrants versus the Flood in their prime. I don't know what. Wait, aren't Tyranids from? Yeah, aren't they from like Warhammer? I don't know anything about that.
Oh, wait, I thought we were talking about Resident Evil.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Nah. We ain't using Rift Apart because that shit ain't fair. Coronello.
Well, I don't need Rift Apart.
Oh, he doesn't need Rift Apart.
This is true. You do not need Rift Apart to prove that Ratchet.
Go back to torturing your demons.
No. Like I've literally got statements for as far back as like Ratchet and Clank 3.
You could literally use the PS2 trilogy.
All right, hang on.
That would be enough.
I don't know what Nerf Naruto means. You're gonna have to explain it a little better, Dark Lord.
He's referring to Boruto after some injuries that Sasuke and Naruto received. Like, how strong are they?
We don't know. Oh, I don't think I know. Have they even gone about it yet? I don't think it's gone that far, has it?
So they basically have. So in the last chapter, they had Momoshiki Boruto, Flap Code, and that's it.
Wait, hang on. Yeah, G1 blog used Zelda 2 to justify. Wait, G1 blog used Zelda 2 to justify Ganon can be killed without holy weapons, even though I'm pretty sure it's not consistent, especially since the game came out. Okay.
Wait, if that's the case, then
That
why
was
the
like
fuck
the
is Bowser
second-
lose?
That was the second game ever created
Nah.
before they came up with a concept for a
No,
timeline.
like-
and then every other game after that was like, let's kill Ganon with all
Yeah, that's bullshit. That's inconsistent.
No. My biggest problem with that is like, if that's the case, then why the fuck did Bowser lose?
I
Was
guess
Bowser given holy weapons?
no. Bowser. Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know.
Oh wait! Oh, you're saying he wasn't given holy weapons, and if that's true,
Dude,
yeah.
wait. So their argument that he doesn't need a holy weapon is because in one game that was made 30 years ago, no. For Death Battle, who love to talk about outliers and shit, they should have considered that an outlier. That's bullshit.
That's also without considering that that's in a specifically unique franchise where there's different versions of the character across multiple timelines that have different feats and scaling and don't scale to one another. They also have different antagonists.
That's like a textbook definition of an outlier. That's a textbook example.
You literally have different scaling chains for each version.
Hang on.
And even among some of the similar ones in the timeline, when they get reincarnated, the scaling changes even for those.
Jack and Daxter is better in my opinion. Thank you, Jeremy. Wasn't sure.
I mean, in terms of story, sure, but in terms of gameplay, nah. Ratchet and Clank. That's my home.
You're gonna hate me for this. And I'm prepared to die. I'm prepared to suffer for this opinion. I couldn't tell the difference between their gameplays when I played it. Like they played so similar.
Well, that's the point. But Ratchet and Clank is more of a kind of like a bullet hell, while Jack and Daxter is not. It's more of an action adventure.
That's fair. You think if they remake the Precursor Legacy, they're gonna give us a gun?
Dude, I hope not. No, because that defeats the entire purpose of the Precursor Legacy.
Nah, you find out
Even
that
though
Jack set himself a
personally,
gun
I
from the future.
You know what? I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but the Precursor Legacy is the worst game in the Jack and Daxter franchise.
Oh, look at
The
that.
worst
We're getting
game
tons
in
of
the
repeated revenue
franchise?
Yeah,
All right, okay.
the best is either Jack 3 or Jack X.
Oh,
You know-
wait, we're including Jack X? No, the Jack X is the best
I'm-
so far.
The racing
Easily.
game?
Thank you.
Yep.
Jack X is awesome.
Well, I'm not
Jack
saying
X has the
I'm
best
not.
soundtrack.
I'm not saying it's
Has
not.
a satisfying ending to the story of the characters. Has a great roster of characters to use. Tons of enjoyable vehicles. Plenty of replayable game modes for tons of replayability. So much variety in their maps of literally everything, and it doesn't have like these stupid convoluted bullshit like story plot lines. It's just like, hey, you get poisoned.
So
Go,
you
like,
you
do
are
all
not
these
you are
racing
not
things.
so you are not a fan of Jack and Daxter's story, are you?
I'm not a fan of how Jack 3's was handled.
Okay.
There's way too much going on in that story.
Okay, hang on. In fairness,
like
can
Jack
agree
3.
with that to some extent, but hang on, let me read some more
You can,
comments.
you can,
I like
you
Jack
can
3.
like,
Even though Jack 2 was better, I like Jack 3.
Hang on.
you can like Jack 3 and agree that there's too much going on with that story.
I actually like that for gameplay purposes because on one side of the city you have the metalheads, on the other side you had the robots to fight. I actually did like that.
Metalheads.
Yes, and none of them were fleshed up well enough. It's just like, let's throw Arrow into here, who's
They're-
now like half a fucking cyborg for some reason, even though he exploded in a container of dark eco.
I mean, like, that's just a trope.
I found my faction.
Hang on. My favorite games of both trilogies are ironically the third of each installment.
The hardest of the Jack games.
Wait. What's their favorite? What's their favorite games of both games?
Just the third one. Also, although I consider Jack 3 the most difficult one out of the PS2
so
games.
Ratchet and Clank 3 and Jack 3. I'd say Jack 3 is better, but
No. He's just saying those are. He's just saying those are his favorites. He's not comparing.
No. I'm saying like, in terms of games, they're both pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, I do agree with Kyle as much as I hate to admit it, but the Precursor Legacy is probably just like the weakest Jack and Daxter game. Anyway, Zim get 3DS emulator to play SMT4.
Yeah.
Dude, so I was watching the YHVH boss battle. I have some complaints about how stupid that boss fight is, but the comment section, there were so many people like defending God in the defending real life God, and I'm just like, wait, what are you guys doing? It's just a game. Take it easy there. No, like some of these comments were like, haha, guys, real God never loses and shit like that. And I'm like, guys, take it easy, it's a game.
And
Well,
like,
that's not
the arguments
true.
are beyond my understanding.
If you commit a sin, he technically loses.
What?
If you commit a sin, he technically loses, unless you want to try and say everything is according to God's will.
Listen, not the game I'm going to allow this conversation, not the stream I'm going to allow this conversation to happen, Kyle. Next SMT stream if you want, not this one.
Well, everyone, it's a new year for me. I mean, there's
Cool.
Happy New Year's, even though it's separate holidays. Well, everybody can celebrate New Year's because it's literally just a new year.
I don't know, dude.
So,
That's
when are we doing
Happy New Year.
Morgoth versus Satan?
I don't know who Morgoth is, but hang on.
He is Lord of the Rings Satan.
I
And
don't.
his best opponent is Mythology Satan.
Listen. I am not gonna fuck with either of those because I don't want to read the Silmarillion.
I do.
Well, go read it then, and then y'all make a video about his power scaling.
Time to see how many consecutive
I'll
judgments
hold
I
you
can
to that.
do.
All right. Ganondorf should scale to every link, to be honest, making him uni. No. I'm not saying Ganondorf doesn't scale. I'm saying Ganondorf by himself is stronger than Link on average. This is one of those cases to where like the hero always wins, but the villain's stronger. Okay.
Also, well, actually, that's not
Why am
even
I
true
playing these
because
bozos again?
so that's not even true because there are timelines specifically where the hero fails.
Yes, that is true.
One of the timelines, Link actually dies in the final battle with Ganon.
Okay, but
Ocarina
so the official Nintendo timeline is still stupid though. Regardless, it has so many issues. But hang on,
I'm saying it's not even consistent that Link always wins. Which would further support the fact that
Okay,
he's not
yeah,
right.
but like when I say he always wins, you know what I mean. Like whenever we get a game with Link, he always wins.
No, I'm not disagreeing with your statement. I'm saying that as a part of him scaling the Ganon.
I mean, like regardless, like I mean, they would still scale. They're always consistent to each other.
Consistency.
I do agree. The story of Jack 3 had this thing where they set up too many antagonists for the main story and they ended up with the most lame one. Yeah, no, so Jack... Well, okay, so here's the problem. The metalheads were set up in the first game, technically. Then...
Technically.
The robot guy...
So, the thing about Jack 3 is that they lost their leader, which was Metalcore, which I'm so sad that it took me so many years to understand that it was a reference to the actual genre of Metalcore.
Wow,
But
I knew a
not the
failure.
case.
Okay, so...
Fuck you.
And then, like, the cyborg villain is a reoccurring villain from Jack 2 who died by committing suicide, or not suicide, no, he just
And
gets
doesn't
No,
have
he tried
anywhere
to- he
near
tried
enough
to run back-
significance
Okay,
in his
so-
character to warrant
okay,
being
so
there for
Errol-
the third entry.
Okay, so Errol tried to run Jack over because he beat him in a race.
Yes.
Well, so I'm trying to say he doesn't have anywhere near enough significance in his character, enough emotional connection to Jack to warrant him being like the final boss.
No,
Also
no, no,
mutated
no,
into this
no, no.
completely
The
ugly
biggest
thing.
thing. No, you misunderstand. The reason he's the final villain is because he tried to fuck Kira,
Which, to be fair,
which is Jack's girlfriend.
right, it is because the other girl technically isn't.
He didn't even try to do that. He was literally.
I'm sorry, Mangler. He wasn't handsy enough.
Ashley is Torn's girlfriend.
Yeah, I was gonna say because that one's not an option technically.
Well, actually, that one's complicated too, because then that reverses back in Jack X, because the creators couldn't make up their fucking minds.
Well, here's the thing though. They always wrote her as like fucking flirting around with Jack the entire time, so it's like it was really hard to assume that like
they literally do for like 2 games, and then Jack 3 is just like, well, Ashlyn, it's nice that you need me now, because now I'm gonna start dating you, and then like Kira's voice actor just changes randomly, and then she's back to Jack's back to Kira in Jack X.
I mean,
I don't know what happens in Lost Frontier. But
the boy gets around. What can I say? My 3 favorite game series are Zelda, Bayonetta, or Devil May Cry, and the Megami Tensei franchise. I see.
4. That's 4.
That is 4. Yes.
No. He puts Devil May Cry in parentheses, so it's either Bayonetta or Devil May Cry, but he chose Bayonetta over Devil May Cry.
Oh. Well, you're wrong, but that's objective.
Whoa, hey, that's just his opinion.
Wait. YHVH is an SMT for Apocalypse. SMT4 doesn't have YH. Okay, I was confused on that one because I actually watched the DLC.
No, they do. It's literally the YHVH.
No. He's saying that the base version of 4 doesn't have the boss fight. Only Apocalypse does.
No. That's true. That's absolutely true. When you're playing as Jonathan, I want to say, that's wrong. I know that's wrong.
Okay,
but
so
it's one of the protagonists before you don't actually fight the true version of God.
Okay.
Only in Apocalypse, even though Apocalypse is like outside of Ashura, is the best fight for Kratos, and he would fuck Kratos into the ground.
All right. Yeah, no, because I was actually confused on that one because I saw the 4 Messiahs DLC and I saw that the protagonist for Apocalypse and the protagonist for SMT4 were 2 different characters, and I'm like, what? What is this?
Dude, that fucking damage is disgusting. Are you seeing these consecutive judgment cuts?
I am.
Does it make you happier if I say that like the protagonist for 4 becomes basically God's right hand man in Apocalypse?
I guess. Wait. So Apocalypse then is confirmed after the events of 4 then?
Apocalypse is a separate timeline.
Apocalypse is an alternate timeline, not
exactly
the same timeline.
That doesn't make it. Wait. That doesn't make any sense though for the Messiah DLC.
Well, it does because basically all the Messiah DLC does is it links up. Apocalypse 3.
Yes, it links up. It links up all of the SMT numbered games. It links up 2, 1, 3, and 4. The thing is, though, is what the Messiah DLC claims is that YHVH killed all of the Messiahs to prevent them from killing him or stopping him. So, do you fight in 4 YHVH?
Yes.
Okay, just not the true YHVH.
No, you killed the true YHVH.
In 4.
You literally No, not in 4, in Apocalypse.
Yes, but...
In Apocalypse... No, in Apocalypse, you become the true, like, sovereign messiah of creation.
Okay.
Dude, that damage is fucking disgusting.
So, what about 4? Who's the final boss of base 4? Good shit, Mangler.
Think of 4... No. Think of 4 as fighting, like, exclusively Satan and like, I'm forgetting which one was on the law side.
In 4, you just fight
Doppelganger's
Lucifer
wrong.
and Merkaba.
Yes.
Okay, so it's kind of like 5 then, where like you're basically just fighting Lucifer the entire time.
No, because in 5 is stronger than the Daddy Fiend because he fights a Lucifer who defeated YHVH.
Regarding that stronger portion, I actually do have to ask, since I know like Ryan probably knows the answer, even though he doesn't have the game probably. Ryan, is the Demi-Fiend DLC post main campaign, or can it be in whenever?
I don't know. I think you could potentially do it any time. I just don't know what.
Cause
I haven't played the game, so I can't confirm that. But what I do know is that the protagonist of
so
Fiend scales to Five's protagonist by the end game.
okay, see, because when I was watching a guy breaking down the Japanese descriptions for the DLC to like say which one you want to buy, because this was before the game came out for the US. Apparently, the developers said that Demi-Fiend is post-game content, or that you're supposed to fight him post-game. So that would mean that Demi-Fiend would scale to the protagonist of 5 after the game, but I don't know what SMT5 story ends with, and does
Yes,
it...
I would like to have a drink. Thank you very much.
Alright. So...
55 story ends with...
No, okay, don't spoil the ending. Can you play the main game after you beat the game?
Wait, what?
Okay, what I'm
Are you
asking...
asking? Wait. Are you asking if you can do all the quests?
What I'm asking is in SMT5, after you beat the main game, can you go back and finish the side quests and shit?
Surely.
If you don't know, that's fine. You don't have to answer.
No. I'll know when I get my Switch from my friend.
Okay, so whatever. So the dev said that Demi-Fiend is post-game content, so I think scaling him to late game Nahabori or whatever is fine. I'm gonna read some comments real quickly. It's really cool. Crash is an accessible speed, but which feats does it show Crash's planet level? Kyle, you want to answer real quickly?
The GBA.
Okay, Game Boy Advance game. Oh yeah, it's the one where you turn small, I think.
No. It's the one where Dr. Cortex literally shrinks the Earth and he can hold it in his hand.
Okay. I want Star Wars fighting game. Play like Tekken. I'm surprised.
Why do you want to fight? Why do you want to play like Tekken? Tekken sucks.
Tekken does suck, but I'm surprised that they haven't made
I
it.
disagree, but that wouldn't.
Get out of here!
I'll
play you into the ground.
Listen. Ignoring the gameplay differences and opinions we have right now, I'm just still surprised Star Wars has not attempted a second fighting game.
Well, I would also say that wouldn't just.
It has an original fighting game.
Yeah, it does. Look up Star Wars Masters of Tarakesh.
Look up Star Wars Episode 3, the game I was just playing 5 seconds ago.
No. There's a real.
I mean, I would, but like Lord of the Rings is my thing, and it's better. So I'm sorry.
Kyle hated on my opinion that I prefer Bayo to DMC. That's all should. T-Tech, I miss Johnny Black 3. Wow.
Wait. Does he like Bayonetta committed DMC?
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. That's a subjective opinion.
People in the comments of the YHBH boss video, God will never lose. Zem on the inside. God already saw it in their browser history. You think there's still salvation?
God has already lost. Have you seen Imagine Dragons? He's already lost.
So let me see. Kyle, I do Bayo 3 would be better. I bet Bayo 3 would be better than DMC 5. No. So here's the thing: is that like
no. Like there's a potential for that, but we don't know yet.
I mean, if it's, I mean,
they'd have to pull out a lot of stuff.
If it's a good game, it's a good game. I plan on getting it when it comes out.
Well, I know, but that fucking that floaty combat's just terrible. Anyways, or at least in my opinion. Until SMT5 came out and basically said, fuck Messiah, we're becoming true gods, that's just SMT3. But no, by the way, I love the design of the first protagonist in Shin Megami Tensei with the green costume and the techno parts on him. Looks super sick.
The strongest protagonist, the strongest protagonist is still Nanashi. Fight me.
Is that the fourth one?
It's Apocalypse.
Well, you're wrong!
No, I am not.
Well, you actually are, because it would be 5s, and then it would be Demi-Fiend second by scaling to 5.
No, it would not.
Yes, it would.
Because Demi-Fiend loses to the Digital Devil Saga people.
From what Neo stated, the only confirmed loss Demi-Fiend has is specifically in 5. And I say loss loosely.
No. He loses to Devil Saga. No, he loses to Devil Survivor and he loses to Digital Devil Saga.
Okay, Ryan, you're a big SMT fan. Are those confirmed losses, or do you just fight him and then he leaves?
My knowledge in Digital Devil Saga, I think it might. I think.
Don't you fail me, Ryan.
He doesn't fucking.
Easy throughout the entire fight, or it's implied from my knowledge.
So okay, so like this is the thing though. Like even if you want to argue that he lost those encounters, he got upgraded with 5, so he would still be the second strongest.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Go suck a dick. Anyways.
You suck a dick, you through the lava.
Hey! Why would you gotta go there though?
Because you're wrong. Suck a dick.
I'm not wrong.
Suck female dick.
Hey, we have a question.
All right.
How powerful is Gold Experience Requiem?
Why would you ask that question?
Universe Plus.
Well, technically no specific AP, but like base 2
Universe Plus.
Okay. No, it's definitely late game since you have to beat the fiends throughout the game, and when you beat them, you are near end game. No, like Demi Fiend's like end game material, but what I'm asking, but like so things like, well, okay, he probably scales to the final version of the 5th protagonist. The thing is though, although again, like I say he loses, but
Just admit that the Demi Fiend loses to other protagonists. It's fine.
But he doesn't. Kyle, I'm
But
sorry.
he fucking does.
Kyle, no, he doesn't. I'm sorry.
Yes, he fucking does.
Why is Kyle trying?
Digital
Why is
Devil
Kyle
Saga
trying? Why
Yes,
is
he does. Yes, he does. The Digital Devil Saga is a
Hey,
bad game.
hey! Give me the screenshot where it says he confirmed loses. All right. Why is Kyle trying to defend that? Why is Kyle? Why is Kyle trying to defend?
Whoa!
Oh my goodness! No. Okay, so if I look at the boss fight right now, it's gonna say directly Demi Fiend loses.
Yes. Good boy. You
No.
understand?
No. It actually has the line
Yeah.
Demi Fiend loses.
Yes.
Okay, no, he's just taking the piss at this point. Hang on, we're gonna ignore this for now. Hang on. How strong is? I don't know that one. Jackie has accomplished Giorno Giovanni. I'm pretty sure Jackie loses to Giorno.
Yeah, that'd be due to a causality.
Okay. No, definitely a game. MS Giant Black. Best Star Wars game is For Honor, where it has lightsabers. Lol. I know DMC is better than most games just because Dante's moveset alone. How powerful goes but Demi Fiend in DDS is a solar data? What the fuck is a solar data?
It's still solar data is based on the data of demons, which means they fight the actual demons.
Oh no. Okay, I'd have to look into that myself before I like make a comment on that one. But that's weird.
Oh yeah. Are you gonna go through Digital Devil Saga?
No, see you doing Strange Journey first. Go fuck yourself. Anyways, why would anyone
Why
listen
would
to
you punish yourself?
I heard it was a horror game.
Go through Strange Journey first. That's even worse.
Why would you hurt yourself so badly?
It's not like I can even play it. It's not on Steam.
Dude.
Journey is fucking satanically difficult. Fucking punish yourself with that.
Yeah. See,
Yeah, don't do that.
See, I'm over here. Yeah, no, it's not on Steam.
Dude, that's brutal. Don't do that.
Time to go back to my roots as a Nero man.
Alright, bro, the moment you defeat Demi Fiend, he literally just stand there. Well, so that's what I was gonna say about SMT5. Once you beat Demi Fiend's just standing there like, hey, good fight, man. Wanna go again? Like, literally 2 seconds afterwards, he's just like, let's go again. Let's throw hands again, man. Throw hands again. Let's go.
Nah. I hate to see how you I hate to see how you measure boxing matches.
No, dude, okay, so this caught me off guard, because, like, again, like, yes, Fairy's like, wow,
Nah, Demi Fiend, I'm sorry.
dude,
but
Demi Fiend is literally standing there like, let's go.
I'm sorry, but Demi Fiend loses to certain people to the Digital Devil Saga.
Dude, Kyle, you're gonna, even if you're right, it doesn't matter, because SMT5 would upgrade to Demi Fiend. No, this is just a case of where like you're just didn't. What? Okay, so I have to ask, why do you?
Ramen, the final antagonist of Digital Devil Saga 2, would scale below Nocturne Lucifer.
Okay, no, don't tell Kyle that. No.
I disagree.
Of course you do. Anyways, okay, can't wait for Constantine versus Raido. Again, I'll have to see how that research is.
Righto.
Current SMT scaling goes.
Kaido fucking stomps the shit out.
Noctis. Okay, canonically, Noctis would only be multiversal in Dissidia. What?
Hey,
What?
I'll be back. I'm going to report it.
All right, go ahead. All right.
I missed that one.
So this is currently what Ryan claims to be the current scaling. Ascended Lucifer, greater than true form YHVH, is greater than Nocturne Lucifer and 4 Final Satan. 4 Final Demon Lord Lucifer, which is weaker than 4 Final Demon Lord Lucifer and Merkabale. Lower than Braham, lower than Avatar YHVH, lower than Kazuhiri Avatar Satan, and then lower than Avatar Demon Lord Lucifer Merkabale. I always get back on DMC and be like, damn, I can't wait to Donnie and Dante. Forgetting how trash I am with Dante. For reals.
Actually, I meant to type Kazuryu because it's actually spelled like that.
Okay.
To be fair, Kazuryu in.
I don't like
To be
Obito.
fair, Kazuryu only scales equal to Satan because it's the incomplete state. The true state of, or the full state of Kazuryu is actually far stronger and potentially on par with YHVH.
Alright.
Or more specifically, Avatar YHVH, not.
I'm still working on Final Fantasy 15 video, Jeremy. But for sure, like, he scales higher than where VSP puts him at. Lamau, Boss Demi-Fiend is like that one hot tomboy girlfriend from the gym that you gave it your all satisfied, and she's like, phew, that was great, ready for another one? What the fuck? No, like, straight up, like, I was actually surprised, because they don't have Demi-Fiend hunched over or anything, and I know SMT5 does have animations with characters being injured and shit. So, I'm surprised that Demi-Fiend, after he's done fighting the guy, is just like, hey man, cool shit.
Oh, so G1 did a...
Oh, shit!
Oh, that's right.
Why did you show up? You missed the entire SMT discussion. Alright, that's probably for the best.
Save some brain cells, too.
Alright, well, hello, Neil. Welcome to the stream.
Well, okay. I mean, to be fair,
Oh,
it's not like it could have been that bad. Well, that's some team after all.
Well, no, so the problem is that Kyle is in, Kyle's very strongly felt about certain things, and it would have been a little annoying, let's
I'm
say.
also drunk.
Yeah, those two. Well, actually, I'm pretty sure Kyle's always drunk.
The digital double.
That's not true.
Hey, shush.
Hey.
One at a time. One at a time.
Hey. Okay. So, once I go first.
Fight me.
Oh god, no! Don't even attempt it. Neil, if you want to know later, I'll tell you, but not on stream. He's too rowdy right now. There's a literal statement in SMT5 that after Lucifer. Wait, actually, you know what?
No, it's good. I'm already really far in 5, so at this point I don't even care anymore.
Okay. After Lucifer defeats YHVH, he transcended to a higher plane of existence, which means ascended YHVH is greater than normal Lucifer, which is greater than true form YHVH. Okay, you put YHVH twice there. Okay, yeah. No. Oh,
I have to look into it because I've heard this before, so I have to look into it myself to see. So I don't really have a comment on this.
Okay.
Although I wouldn't just take a statement like that at face value because again, we have similar stuff like this before that just blatantly are not true.
So on my
Honesty.
okay.
Honesty.
Look,
Strongest.
shush, Kyle. Not now. Okay, so in my limited understanding of SMT's multiversal setup,
Exactly. So shut the fuck up.
No, fuck off. Anyways, just trust me. Okay, so from what I've seen of so far, because again, so it's the same Lucifer in all the games and shit, right? Like it's the same guy.
Okay, so yes and no. To put it this way, okay, so how it works is demons on his level exist across space and time, and that's actually plot relevant. That's actually a plot relevant thing. The reason why I'm bringing this up particularly is because while yes, technically it's the same Lucifer, it's also not. It's really contentious because Lucifer also displays a lot of attitudes that are somewhat different from how he is in some other things. So you could chalk it up as like avatars or just one manifestation across another time era. It's very weird and it's very dubious. So I'm not even going to try to get into that with already how heated things are.
That was a nice combo there, Bangler. Go ahead.
Nonetheless. So yes and no, but at the same time, there has to be context to the statement. So I'm going to look into the context before I say anything about it. Although chances are about it, there's probably more context to it. That just straight up would probably not be in favor of this though. Because again, I've seen a lot. Because I've seen a lot of SMT arguments and a lot of stuff like this, and a lot of stuff that I've seen typically have a lot more context on what it presented to me and stuff like that. So this might be a case, but I don't know. So
So,
who?
okay.
Okay, sorry, go on.
Oh no, I was just gonna finish my crackpot timeline theory from my knowledge on like that apparently they also do coexist together, but you can finish first.
Wait, say that again. Sorry.
Oh, well, I was just gonna explain my crackpot theory for like the whole Lucifer situation, but you can go for you can finish your thing first. Yours is more grounded.
Well, no. Regardless, all I'm trying to say here is that like, even if a statement like that does exist, you might want to look. You might want to look at the context beside it because again, SMT is a series that is very heavy. Is very heavy on context and stuff like that. It's very heavy on context and particularly stuff you just can't take out of context.
So, based on what I know of the main games and the cosmology and stuff, I'm pretty sure, especially with the DLC 5 has, that SMT 5 is more or less the direct sequel to Nocturne after the True Demon ending.
Okay, so from what I've played, that doesn't sound too far fetched.
Especially
Now,
since
I could go more in depth, but I kind of don't want to get into spoilers.
That's fine. Because I was gonna say, because the actual DLC name for Demi-Fiend is Return of the True Demon, which means it has to be at the end of the True Demon run, which means after you beat Lucifer in a fight or beat Lucifer, quote unquote.
Well, that depends because he spars with you. He doesn't go.
Well, that's why I'm saying like quote unquote beat him. But I mean like so after the fight with Lucifer, that fight happens. Lucifer kills God, ascends, quote unquote, and then that story of SMT5 happens after Lucifer's taking control, and then Demi-Fiend's just like, yeah, we won, so I'm just here chilling with my wife, you know, just chillaxing.
That would be interesting. That'd be definitely okay. I have to look into that, but also have to keep in mind as well. There's no okay. So in a narrative sense, there is two different types of YHVHs, but they never refer to his true form or anything like that. Whenever they refer to YHVH, they don't difference the two. They just say YHVH. So that makes things tricky when you talk about quote unquote God, YHVH, or whatever name you want to call them, because they don't difference that.
If I'm unmistaken, in SMT3, he's actually never referred to as YHVH, right? Like he's just referred to as the final enemy.
No, they basically refer to him in very vague terms as well.
Yeah.
YHVH never really has a consistent name. Hell, YHVH, you can argue that's not his true name, or at least not the name that he. Basically, he has many fucking names.
Yeah,
put it that way.
yeah. So I don't know. Based on, I'll look at the 5 story later, but I think like maybe I should ask the director at some point if it's like a quote unquote direct sequel because it seems to fit in nicely with the True Demon ending, and with that DLC being the Return of the True Demon, I think there might be some weight there. But
even then, even if we were to take everything, and keep in mind, I'm not particularly defending a side because for all I fucking care, Pixie could be the strongest in the verse now. But
Neo, I need you to get your head out of your pants for a minute, there, buddy.
Shut the fuck up. Anyways, no. But no. Here's my thing about that. All I'm just wondering is again the original context for the statement that supposedly does that, and even if we were to humor that, what would there be proof that we're talking about a true YHVH? Again, the series never differences that ever. The only time they ever did is Apocalypse, and even then they don't say true form YHVH or anything like that.
Listen, I don't even care about power scaling. I'm just caring for narrative here because like that just seems to be like a nice little connection there. But let me read some comments here real quickly. Noctis is my favorite Final Fantasy protagonist, and Sephiroth's my favorite Final Fantasy antagonist. All right, good, fair opinion. Wait, so Dante's Above Time, does DMC happen at the same time as all of time itself? We don't talk about that. SMT has a loot context behind without context. It becomes the most mindfuck craziest thing ever, especially with the novels. Those are like JoJo's unofficial spinoffs. Nani?
Yeah, again, that's one of the reasons why I'm not going to say anything about this until I get proper context behind it, because again, it heavily relies on that and stuff like that. Like, there's no other way to put it. So, like, you know, that's all I got to say. I'm not saying either Cal or whoever he's going against is particularly right or wrong. I'm just saying that there's more to it. There's more nuance to this than just a statement. There's context and everything.
Nonsense. Anyways, hang on. Let's do facts. Wait, can you kill God like a real version without everything going blip unless you be... Okay, so technically in the story of SMT, God is an avatar of the Axiom, right?
Yes, basically the Axiom is everything. Not just the universe, but literally just everything. Everything exists within the Axiom. And that's one of the reasons why whenever White VH also first appears, he's called, like, quote-unquote, the wheel of the universe and stuff like that. He's just an extension of the world itself, which is the Axiom, basically.
Yeah, so you can technically kill God in SMT's universe, and it would not actually, like, destroy everything because the Axiom still exists. Hang on. Neo, do you or anyone on your server scale Punishing Gray Raven?
Punishing Gray Raven?
The fuck is that?
Hold on a second, let me look that up. Punishing
Oddly specific.
Gray Raven. What is that? No, I don't.
Can't
I
wait for
haven't played
Halo
that yet.
Infinite to tell me that I can't live stream and then give me the ability to live stream anyway.
That's normal God, though. He's everything in A. Okay, again, like, so this is in the context of SMT's story. That's why I was so confused when those, like, religious people were so upset about SMT4's, like, ending. Like, that's not even the real God. There's the Axiom, which is above him. So just say that's the real God. What's wrong with you people?
I think what brought people the wrong way is because it's very obvious that, like, YHVH draws a lot of parallels to pre-Testament God.
No, like, absolutely. And they're like, what?
What would Crash do in DMC? Kyle, go.
God, you die again?
He's strong. Neo, go.
I mean, even from how I scaled the verse, still not that good, though.
Wait. Hang on. SMT has legitimate novels? You're fucking kidding.
No, it does. It has actually quite a few.
Are any of them translated?
Misunderstood
Not
what you
entirely, but there's one that's used to support 1A SMT. It's Avatar Turner, which actually had to be translated a lot.
Are any of these, like, novels relevant to the... Oh, wait, there is a novel for Nocturne?
There's a novelization for a lot of things in SMT, surprisingly. Yes.
I see. Whack.
There you go. Stream should be working
SMT has a lot of very good
now.
novels.
Crash with the Yamato.
Oh, Magic Crash. Fucking whack. Wait, hang on. I mean, 1A is supposed to be in the story, but okay. No. Again, like, yeah, but, like, that's where it's, like, it's just weird. Like, basically, SMT's just like, yeah, we're here, and that's where we're gonna be now.
I'm gonna get a snack. I'll be right back.
Alright, so you're right back.
I don't know. Well, like I said, last thing I'm gonna say on the thing is once I finish 5, which I'm getting close to doing, I'm pretty sure, and I get back and I look over stuff, I'll get back to this. I'll get back to this with full confidence on what I firmly stand on. But for now, I'm just not gonna say anything.
All right, time for a better question. Why do you like playing as a femboy?
That's just what they decided to make the characters. Not my fault.
Which is a better story, Persona or DMC? You have to be more specific there. And also, Persona's story is individually per game, so it's not like it doesn't carry over.
In my personal opinion, I'm gonna go. Me personally, it depends on the Persona, but I would say Persona 3 it has, in my personal opinion, a better story than most of the DMCs I've played so far. The reason why I prefer, okay, for one thing, there are 2 different series in terms of what they are trying to go for thematically and stuff like this. So it's kind of a weird comparison. And also, not to mention, as Zim already mentioned, not all the Personas are like some sort of same story. They're like very personalized.
Wait,
so
Persona
you have to be very. Persona 4 versus DMC. That's a very well in terms of story. It's kind of hard because again, DMC definitely has a story and all that stuff, but it's like it's not okay. Let me put it. I don't care if I'm going to step on the toes of a lot of people here. DMC definitely has a story, but it's not supposed to. But in my personal opinion, I don't see it as something as nuanced as something like an RPG story like Final Fantasy.
You better pick a correct Final Fantasy if you're going to talk about nuance there, buddy. You gonna tell me Final Fantasy 2's got a nuanced story?
Hey, okay, let's be fair. That's just separate from just being an early RPG.
To be fair, Final Fantasy 3 also lacks any fucking nuance, especially the remake.
Man, you are not a fan
Yeah,
of that
although,
remake,
like
are
I
you?
said, I don't think any besides 13. I don't really think any of the Final Fantasies are really bad games per se. They're just
Damn.
I mean, well, I don't think really any of the Final Fantasies are bad per se. Even like 13 is, I don't like 13. Okay, let me put it this way: 13 is a game that over time, I'm beginning to think that like there's more to it than I realized, but it's also not something I would say still is like among my favorite Final Fantasy. It's just, it's
Damn.
palatable. It's palatable, and it just only got, and it did fortunately get better with 13.2 and peaked with Lightning Returns. But yeah.
Hang on. Oh, is that Neo? What's your SMT5 team, Neo?
Oh my god. Well, okay. I don't feel like looking at the particular moment, so
You're ready
sorry.
Cleopatra, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought.
But Xenosaga has insane levels of out of context. You can't talk about Xeno without context. You just cannot do it.
Zim.
If you try to, you're gonna fucking lose your mind.
Zim, if you want a Jurassic trip that would let you wandering, you should have watched Evangelion. Which one is it? Is that the one where, like, there's the random fucking head?
Are you talking about Never mind.
Dude, I don't fucking know. I've never seen it.
Dude, I don't care what anyone says. People who call Evangelion overrated are just people who don't appreciate art.
Okay, so that's one of those things. Okay, wait. Doesn't this fucking series have 3 different versions? Like, did they release a new one that's a completely different version or some shit?
Yeah, no, the original is the way to go. It's just the original.
All 37 Evangelion timelines explained. I'm good.
I just said, Blaze. I just said I do not feel like looking, so I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
you're gonna have to wait for later, Blaze. Want a good story? Play the Valkyrie Profile series, mainly 2. I actually have Valkyrie Chronicles 4. I just never beat it.
Valkyrie Profile is different from the Valkyrie Chronicles games.
Which one do I have? Hang on.
You have the strategy RPG ones.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure I have that one. Yeah. Then yeah. Bro, I was doing a Street Fighter crossover. Okay. Blaze, Blaze, stop asking that question because Neo doesn't like repeat questions. So just stop asking. He's not gonna answer. Anyways, let me see here. Zim, I have a friend who likes Dark Souls. Do you want to run through it with us when it comes out if interested? So I have bad luck with Dark Souls because I tried to play Dark Souls 2 with Mangler and I couldn't. Mangler, you remember when we tried playing Dark Souls 2 together?
Yeah.
You bought the fucking ring and everything.
Try it again.
Elden. I'm not buying Elden Ring on release. No. I'm telling you guys right now.
I may or may not, but given that it is a firm software game, I bet you there's gonna be bugs.
Oh, given it's a From Software, there's gonna be bugs. Next, you can give a real hot take. Skyrim 6 is gonna be buggy as hell.
Well, then there's.
Oh,
sorry.
I was also gonna say just one last thing. There's the firm software's very questionable statements about how they plan to handle multiplayer.
oh no.
I'd rather not touch that.
All right.
Valkyrie was sick. Hell, a lot of PS1 and PS2 RPG games were sick. PS1 and PS2 were the peak of RPGs. Well, I mean, SNES definitely had a lot of Golden Age RPGs as well, but like, so did the PlayStation. Like, again, it depends on what aspect, because if you're talking about quality-wise, I'd say SNES that had the peak per se, but PS1 and PS2 introduced a lot of really unique titles. And also really legendary titles as well. But also, what else did he say? Also, Zim, just play Dark Souls 1 is way better.
Okay, so I actually have a different.
Talking about.
I have a different opinion there. Personally, I do think Dark Souls 2 is the best of the trilogy.
Oh, okay, man.
What? What, Neo? I'm sorry. Were you not ready for base stats? Were you not ready for a real based opinion?
No, you seem to just not have any type of balls on you. But alright.
Balls on me, bitch! Anyone who sides with Dark Souls 3 or 1 is the basic fucking fucker.
I'm gonna be honest. People who side with Dark Souls 2 get crucified on the internet. They absolutely get fucking like obliterated just for having that opinion.
Dark Souls.
In all seriousness, I can understand if in all seriousness, I definitely understand the appeal for. I've said before, I actually do like 2, but it's just I'm just saying, man. But I definitely like the first one. It's still one of my favorite.
You say you like 2, and it's like, oh man, you must have
You must have really enjoyed the bad game, the worst game in every single franchise conceivable combined together. And I'm like, all right, what are your criticisms of the game? And then people just recite shit from Mahler's video, which
Listen.
isn't even like science.
Listen, I just didn't like Dark Souls 3 at all. Like, I bought the game of the year. I fucking hated its gameplay, and it's not even that different.
I literally begged him to play the game and created a new character with him and played it through him with him, and then he gave up.
Yeah, because I still hated it. I never hated... Okay, so just to clarify, I never hated SMT. What I hated, and what I still hate, was Kyle and Ryan's fucking superiority complex with SMT. Once I played Persona, I always expected to some extent that SMT was going to be a pretty solid game. And it did turn out to be a pretty solid game. It just has one of the worst beginnings of an RPG I've ever fucking played. But maybe it's just SMT3. But then I'm like, okay, I'll give Strange Journey a try. And they're like, no, Strange Journey will make you kill yourself. Okay. Then I guess DD or Digital Devil Saga will also make me kill myself. Okay.
No offense, dude, but you kind of just are not well gifted with the series that already.
Hang on, it's kind of fucking asleep.
You will love that one. No,
and not well gifted, Neo. I beat Metatron in 2 tries. I want to hear you say that again. Watch me! Calling it now! I'm gonna beat Lucifer on my first try. Let's go.
Like, I'm not, like, here's the thing, I'm not trying to justify their elitism, but at the same time, you're not really a seasoned player, my man, I'm just saying.
I mean, I would agree, I'm not a seasoned...
If you think, like, fucking,
Is he fucking asleep?
with, like, fucking Matador, then something like, a boss fight, like, spoiler alert, MLF will try you to break insanity.
When do you fight that guy?
Fight MLF at the end of the game.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you to shut the fuck up right now then. Because the reason I hated Matador gets solved halfway through SMT 3. The problem with fucking Matador is you didn't have options to beat Matador because they throw him so early at the game that your only option is to cheese the actual fucking mechanics. Which, to be fair... And you know what? I'm still working on video essay for Matador because I watched other people talk about it and I was there like, okay, you know what? Matador's there to teach you to cheat the game's mechanics or to exploit them for your benefit. That's fair. So the other Menorah wielders are going to do the same thing, right? No. Matador's the only one you need to do that with.
As the person who typically co-hosts a stream, I'm going to read some of the questions now.
All right.
Or the favorite weapon is the Sentinel Beam, the Skewer, and the Needler. I don't really have any opinions on the Skewer. Needler's pretty okay in this game. Sentinel Beam is pretty good.
You gave up playing single-player games once to go play Halo Infinite? Wow.
I was gonna say, to be fair, SMT3 is a different experience. Is a different experience from a lot of other SMT games. In a lot of other areas, because for example, while it may have the same core ideas, there's different things to it. Like for example, if you were to come off of Megami Tensei 3 and expected it to be similar to Strange Journey, or coming off of Strange Journey expected to be any similar to the Digital Devil Saga games, you're in for a mistreatment because they're not the same despite the core mechanics. They're like different games almost like.
Gross.
So it's like you can retain like some very like baseline core knowledge of like what an SMT game is going to be like to help you, but as far as how the games work, like your intricate knowledge of one, it's not going to translate to the other.
Whoa.
Gross.
That's kind of what it's
like. Strange
Yeah, Tim, tell me if the gold outline helps your visibility of the enemy team.
For the stream, yeah, but I don't know where you're playing Infinite right now. Hang on, I'll hop on with you right now. Go ahead. One of you two was talking. I think it was Neo.
No, Ryan was actually going.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Ryan.
I was just gonna bring up, like, you say, like, MLF being near the end of the game. The thing with MLF is she has way too many instant death attacks for her own good.
So
there's a lot of things that make MLF just really, really insanely difficult. But no, in general, the general gist I'm trying to get at here is that like a lot of problems that you have with Nocturne may not exist for other Megami Tensei games because at the end of the day, they're just not it's not like we're Persona where you can play them at least 3 through 5 and pretty much keep a lot of things similar. No, SMT changes it up a lot.
All right, that's fair. Was not aware of that. Considering the core gameplay, I just assumed they were the same. But all right, fair enough. Leopold Obito doing a Crash versus Stitch. Who would win? Pretty sure Crash wins that one. Given everything Kyle said, is Kyle back?
Crash versus who?
Stitch. I was saying from results. Yeah, he's still
Crash
asleep.
would destroy it.
One of you guys, if he adds me that he's like awake, let me know. But he's gonna be server muted for the time being. I don't want to hear his snoring.
That's fine.
Fell asleep.
Yep.
Oh.
Well, he's been drinking for like the past hour and a half.
I was gonna bring that up. I was gonna bring up. Has he been drinking? I was gonna bring it up, and you beat
Yes.
me to it.
I told you he was drunk when you came into the call.
Dude, like he was literally thanking his dad for refills.
Oh yeah, like every fucking second.
All right, so let's continue. Did Mangler underrate true power? Okay, I bet the bone guy you struggled on is harder than Lucifer. Dude, so I'm gonna be honest. They've all been easier to deal with than Matador. I'm scared that by the time I get done with SMT3, I'm gonna say the hardest boss is Matador. Did you like Lucifer on Netflix? Netflix Lucifer's not bad, but I'm just I never finished it. I think I dropped it after season 2.
It's a different cup of tea.
I mean, it's not bad. It's just that like I didn't think it was all that like good. Neil, you ever see? Well, I guess Neil and Ryan, you guys ever see Lucifer on Netflix?
No.
I haven't seen it entirely. I'm pretty much the same as you. I dropped off after a certain point, not because it was bad. I just lost interest.
Yeah, I just didn't keep my interest around for that long. I'm surprised it got like what 5-6 seasons, I think.
Yep.
Damn, for real? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I know. Like, fuck. All right. Did Mangler stand True Power 3 consecutive judgment cuts over Cindy T and Doppel?
I actually had about 4 or 5 times in Void.
My favorite
4 consecutively.
Ozra Profile 2 Cimmerilio is my first one. I tried along Persona 4 Vanilla and Chaos Legion, aka Stand User Simulator but edgier. I'm not familiar with those. It actually does translate into... Oh, wait, hang on. Okay. It actually does translate to one on the other depending on your knowledge of the demons in the series because they recycle some of the old demons in the franchise and some retain their weaknesses. Okay. Wait, I would assume the demons stay the same throughout the games though, right? Like they have the same weaknesses and like resistances, or did that change too, Neo?
That tends to change. It depends. It tends to change. Like they may maintain like some semblance of like what's consistent about them, but like it may not always be the same. It just really depends. Again, when you play SMT, you have to look at them. SMT is a series. One thing I like about them is that they all feel like they're connected, but they all feel different. It isn't like with Final Fantasy, where yes, they are separate universes and stuff like that, but also they still play like very similar. No. SMT, they feel like entirely different games, but yet also really connected.
So
they may have like some very core mechanics to them that apply, but like at the end of the day, there are also things that are very fundamentally different.
Oscar, you do fall asleep, but hang on. So, Neo, have you seen a YouTuber who recently has started? I think he's recently started doing SMT content. He like looked through the lyrics for Force Battle, and he has like the theory video that I think it's Higiri is not Aleph or whatever.
Oh yeah, I mean to be fair, it's never told to us if Higiri is Aleph. But a lot of people like to theorize, and there's a lot of evidence to support it anyways.
No, yeah, I was just asking if you've seen that guy's content, because, I mean, the content seems fine, but, like, he definitely does, like, talk a lot of smack about the SMT wiki and shit, so it was, like, just a common thing SMT people do.
No, I don't know. Here's the thing. I'm going to sound like an elitist here for a second, but since with the rise of SMT and stuff, everyone wants to act like that they're into the series and that they know it. Like, just... No, it's good that we got newcomers in, but we don't need people who act like that playing one game makes them a veteran. It doesn't.
Okay. Hey, that's where we fall asleep. Yeah. If you had one power, what would you guys have? Well, so I think someone asked this on the last stream too. I was doing, but it's you gotta be a little more specific with the context for like where you would want to power because
we literally had this question answered already.
Yeah, so we answered our last stream. Kind of reality manipulation for me. Yeah, no. I mean, like, if we're talking like in general applicable use, reality warping is probably your best power to pick. If that's an option, like why not just pick reality? Neo D happened.
Well, actually, no, well, actually, it's a good power. In theory, it would be a good power, but if it's one that you don't even know how to use properly, then you'll fuck up things so badly that's not even funny.
You don't want reality warping. if
Listen,
you're a
listen,
klutz.
listen, listen. We're not doing Back to the Future. We're not doing Back to the Future rules here, where it's like you're like, oh, I wish my dad didn't exist. No.
I honestly think that teleportation would be the most useful power.
Pure demonic power can't go wrong, except you corrupt everyone around you to become monsters.
You corrupt everyone around you. Everything you want becomes reality and defies like any laws that exist within that reality. So what could possibly go wrong?
Concepts.
What could possibly go wrong? Like, oh hey, I really did enjoy my classes at school today, but that kid like bullied me and took my lunch. I wish he was never born.
I like how most scenarios it's just like reality warping comes with depression. Too easy equals no struggle, which we human need. Speak for yourself. It's like humans need struggle to to like be better. Yeah, if you're a basic human, you need to ascend like the rest of us.
I don't know. The whole having reality warping does sound like a cool idea, and actually, it really would be. It's just that it also it basically is like a miniature version of the whole omnipotent paradox, essentially.
You basically give yourself like the diet god powers. You're just like, I can change whatever I want whenever I want to.
With light manipulation, I would move so fast, would literally stop time. Okay, so this is the second guy who said light speed. Dude, if you go light speed in the Earth, you're gonna kill everyone.
Oh, well, for one thing, you're gonna turn yourself to mush before you even have the amount of kinetic energy to do anything.
Your best power for speed is specifically just time stop. Just say you have the ability to move and stop time. There.
Either that, just be simple, or just basically allow yourself to move at light speed, but not have to worry about the kinetic energy that comes with it.
Or fuck, just teleport.
That too.
I was just offered alcohol by my parents on New Year's Eve, and I'm just like, well, I would normally.
Z-Man ascended. Struggle makes you lighten.
No.
Bruh, I've already been through the struggles. I've already surpassed the struggles.
After listening to Kyle for like that long, I'm like, I think I'll pass on it.
Boys, I have reached the enlightenment, boys. Okay.
Speaking of SMT,
Yeah.
I decided to sleep. I already said this. I decided to sleep on DMC for a bit, just so I could finish off SMT 5 and get close to finishing it and stuff like that. And all that. Let me just say that even though I haven't finished it and I'm really far into it, like I think close to finishing it actually. I'm gonna just say outright that SMT5 is easily my favorite game of the year, or what was the last year. But
are you going to do the Demi-Fiend DLC, or did you buy that, or no?
I'm gonna do it just for a lot of reasons. One, because it's Demi-Fiend, you can't go wrong, and two, also for like lore and scaling purposes.
Well, Pixie just is there for no reason.
That's not true. That's not true. Pure demonic power having no downsides is inaccurate. I think the series literally debunks that, because everyone having demonic power means they're all fucking miserable.
Hey, actually, Pimp Team, if you're still here, you gotta give me feedback on the novel, dude. If you didn't like things, let me know so I can like work on that.
Demonic power is great for powers and abilities, but if we're talking what it does to people's lives, hell no.
Abel, mine would be
It's a terrible
clones.
thing to have.
So cloning yourself is a solid power, but like the question there is like how long do the clones last? Do they work? And more importantly,
Do I have to feed them?
do the clones know they're the originals or not? Or like how does that situation work? Yeah, he's still snoring. Okay, because like so if you have to kill your clones in order to stay the original, that might not be worthwhile.
What you might want to do is you might want to have this. If you're going to use clone, you might want to have a unified consciousness, or at least do something like with like a Horcrux, where like if the copy kills you, you just take over that copy.
That would be the best case scenario.
I absorb my weaker selves.
Okay. Hang on. Just give me time matter number manipulation. There you go. I'd already be busted. I can change anything while altering their base numerical properties like form or speed. Wow.
Yeah, time-related powers would be pretty neat and stuff. It's just like there's also a lot of ramifications that comes with it. It depends on the scale and also just depends on the effects with it because there's a lot. Because if you go by certain theories, time in itself is very convoluted.
Listen, Muhin basically just wants to live out his fantasy of time stop hentais.
Well, dude, just give him.
By the
Just give
way,
him
there
the
needs to be
powers
more
of.
There needs to be more of!
I was gonna say, if you want, if Newhan wants to live out his little fantasies, just give him freaking what's it called? What's the guy from what's his name? Damn it, I can't remember.
So,
Reality?
Neil,
No.
when did you
no,
realize you became a sexual offender?
Burger.
I mean, I never was.
I never was. I just happened at this time
Just
stop
give him the
watch.
powers of Jack Joyce.
Okay. Nah, clones don't need to die. We about to get a house together and chill. Work, destiny, career, being depression, being motivated. We can all be together to love each other. Give me some clones. So you just want people who fucking will just be as like fucked as you are.
Sure amount of power
Wait
would
a
only
minute.
corrupt those around you. If it took from you, it'd be a great power. Though it only makes people's lives miserable if used for the cause we see in the games. Well, that's not true though. Like even with Dante who has access to demonic power, like literally the greatest supply of it, he is completely miserable for his entire life. And you could say that like part of that's because he isn't able to like save Virgil, but like we can't even assume that that's like against his desire because what he wants is to have the rest of his family, and he's in a massive depression.
All right, I think Neil was gonna say something. Neil?
No, I was literally silent.
What?
I didn't say anything.
Nonsense. Anyways, with shadow manipulation, I can manifest, travel through, and erase stuff with shadows. Well, that depends on like what you mean. What includes shadow manipulation?
Oh, all a shadow is just the lack of light. Oh,
Bless you. Bless you.
Ow.
Oh, that reminds me. I still live in the house with two people who potentially have COVID.
Bro, if I'm fucked and I know I'm fucked, my fucked self will have to come together to be ultimately fucked. Powerful.
Why would
sounds
you?
like. Does that sound okay? I swear to God, that sounds like the lyrics of like a Death Grip song.
I was gonna say that did sound like the lyrics of a song. No clones
My
don't need to
favorite,
die.
my favorite lyric of all time. I come in the fuck.
I'm gonna be honest. Like, I feel like if I had a couple clones, I would probably just like live in like a house away from other people with my clones. We just like work a couple jobs, get different identities, and then build a plan to take over the world.
Imagine eating clones to do that.
Theoretically speaking, you could just replace current society with yourself, with your clones, and theoretically make a semi-close perfect society.
I was gonna
Dude,
say,
after the
so
first-
I would improve humanity then.
After the first 2 days, you're like, all right, guys, I figured out that all of us agree on all subjects together. All right, so let me propose a new solution. Why don't we consider the idea of just replacing society? Like, all in favor? Oh, everyone's in favor. All right.
Wow, this is gonna be
Let's
easy.
get to,
All right.
let's get to it.
So we don't have money because we're all broke, but thankfully we have infinite cloning powers. So we'll just do the Russian strategy here. It'll work. It worked for the Russians.
We'll all
It'll
get a
work for us, too.
job. We'll all get a job at the same place.
All right, guys, we're all gonna go work at McDonald's. We're gonna throw McDonald's, and then we'll ascend for. Oh wait, that's already an anime.
One McDonald's at a time, and specifically only McDonald's.
No, and you don't even try and hide it. Like they just see 5 different U's that are working.
Yeah, it's like, all right, guys, we're going in wide formation. Stick your shoulders out as much as you can. Bulk up.
They realize there's something wrong. They're trying to stop us. They can't stop us now.
We run straight at them.
So actually, one of the stupidest things about cloning that I always found silly is that like when people have a cloning power, the clones usually can't make clones. But if you clone yourself perfectly, shouldn't the clones be able to clone themselves?
Well, here's the thing about that. The only logical explanation I have for that particularly is that when you make a clone per se, doesn't okay, so think of abilities in a more abstract manner, not a biological sense per se.
Oh, so
So
like,
that's my only explanation for that.
okay, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Where like it doesn't create your entire cells; it just creates a human being, and like they might not even have organs.
I don't know. It's very weird. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't propose cloning because I mean, I just.
I wouldn't be able to propose cloning because like I would commit mass. Let's not go further. Sam, you could basically change a girl's breast size, accelerate people's hearts with them to give them heart attacks, or even altering other core values like dollars price or even further. No, like yeah, if you can manipulate the fundamental numbers of creation, I appreciate how your first one was change girl's breast size. Yeah, no, like you're absolutely right. No, I mean, like, dude, like,
I heard from a therapist that consciousness is all connected to the all-knowing consciousness, so we can think the same things within against 7 billion humans. Are you referring to like the collective consciousness?
okay,
That's probably what that therapist is referencing.
listen. I'm not here to discuss the theories of a madman who thought that we're all stuck in a jar.
Hey, a lot of these theories Batman we use nowadays.
I'm sorry, Neil. Are you a fan of the head in the jar?
No.
You a fan of Senator Armstrong?
No, I'm just saying that like a lot of people who try to discredit these people for their history completely lack the idea that a lot of these things we still use. For example, Sigmund Freud was a very, let's just say, interesting figure, but we still use a lot of things from him because a lot of them still hold some degree of truth.
I would
use as much as is necessary,
Neil,
and no more.
I would never disrespect Sigmund Freud. It's thanks to him I have incest hentai. I would never disrespect that man.
I'm not gonna lie though, in terms of like psychological and stuff, he's probably the most unhinged, if not close.
Dude, there are some things about him that it's just like, why would I ever bother learning like psychology from you? Can't I just take like the next best person that's modeled after your work?
Listen, okay, so that's the fucked up part too. Is like there's like a lot of like theories that spawn up today are based off his work anyways, along with like novels and shit. Like, why would you read the
what
original?
Not to do.
Okay.
Like you understand that most like psychology, philosophy, sociology, like they're based on like a model of what ideas have been presented, and what works and what doesn't.
Yes, but
Freud's is an example of what doesn't work.
Oh, he's upset. It's okay. Was it the Oedipus complex? Is that the one that got you, or what was it that got you about Freud?
Among several others.
Come on, guys. So he proposed the idea people want to fuck their mom. Come on. Japan seems to agree. Okay.
I mean, here's the thing.
Japan's too busy with the tentacles. Leave them alone.
But no, but like that's it. Despite how like unhinged Stigman was, he definitely changed a lot of things. Especially how we see mental like mentality in general.
I was not a pervert and a disgusting degenerate until I read Sigmund Freud. He destroyed me.
Please mute Kaivel.
I did.
Server mute Kaivel.
Oh, my bad. I just clicked mute. My bad. I thought I might server mute. My apologies.
I was just like, why am I hearing snoring?
Super luck is utter power. Okay, super luck is probably the best power you can have that would have no ramifications against you, technically.
Technically there isn't any technically because you can argue there's some degree, but it wouldn't be as like.
Well, so the problem is that super luck by definition would be operating by some mathematical percentage. So there is a chance that you won't be lucky.
Okay, well, that's not what I was thinking. I was thinking, like, what if you wish you killed yourself? Does a plane fall on you immediately because you're lucky and your wish was to kill yourself?
Also, like, how lucky are we talking here? Because if you're bored and, like, you really just want to get rid of the boredom, do you just get... You just start getting put...
Okay, Mangler, you are lucky too bad, but like, he's got a point there. Like, if you're like, yeah, like how does the luck work? Does the luck just Mangler? You are lagging super bad.
Drastically, like, out of.
Okay, can someone send a message saying he's lagging super badly?
Or things that.
Okay. Well, he's just phasing in and out.
Yeah, he's literally warping out of existence. Oh my god. Okay, like, I'll audit myself. Good lord.
You could be wanting something like
There. Oh, okay. You went to gaming chat. He'll be back right now. Okay. So AI, nigga, let's talk about how we need it. Correct, cuz that shit coming 2050 after all the ice is melted. Well, fuck. If all the ice melts, we're probably fucked before then. So don't really think AI is gonna matter here. Motherfucker, believe fairies still, so we can believe in anything I say. Well, unironically, you can believe whatever you want. Doesn't mean it's correct.
Anyway, back to the boredom thing.
Yeah, okay, you're gonna have to repeat. I heard like getting stabbed.
So the problem with basically every major superpower is that if it creates a situation where life becomes simple enough, or at least easy or complacent enough for you to be bored, then you start having a serious problem, especially if that power is related to what you want. So in the case of super luck, you'd only be getting things that are like very fortunate for you. So when you become bored, you start getting put into really misplaced or like dangerous situations.
Listen,
Because it also depends on the kind of person that you are.
listen.
Like if you're like, hey, I want a lot of excitement in my life, but you're being bored, does that you just start getting put in really dangerous situations all the time?
I think I have the best power. I want the power of infinite money.
I mean, technically, that's not. I mean, that's not a bad power because again, there's the.
Go ahead.
I mean, in an economic based, location. Yeah, no, that's there's hardly any downside to that besides maybe inflation, I guess. But then again, you're just not like you're really putting all that money into the economy at the same time.
No. When I say infinite money, I mean any currency that will be valued to a person. I have infinite amounts of.
Well, so I'm gonna be honest. You're probably gonna suffer from some affluenza.
Affluenza?
Yeah.
The fuck is affluenza? That sounds like a...
Basically, it's like a condition where like having access to like a significant amount of money causes you to lose clarity of like any sort of like moral consequences.
I don't even have those to begin with.
So like basically like it's essentially that like there's a small percentage of like wealthy people that actually suffer this that results in them being like very sociopathic.
Imagine,
or like
imagine
having psychopathy.
Imagine having morals. I could never. Hang on.
I wouldn't be limited by such petty things.
Bro, could you even extend the probability of manipulation? Zim's chance of getting a call from a hot blonde girl in his area to get laid in the next 2 months are 0.01%. Okay, that's too high! 0.01% is way too high of a chance, Darren Yuhin. That shit's not even like in the 4 digits.
You'll ruin the economy? He probably would.
No. Okay, you know what? Thanks to crypto, I've learned the economy is a sham anyways.
Well, so the problem is that if you have infinite money, it doesn't matter if you cause inflation because you always have enough money.
The rest of you can suffer, but I will reign supreme.
Dude, you imagine the government trying to figure out, so it's just like, alright, so the goal is...
What are you gonna do? Tax me?
Can I take over the world before the government figures out I have the ability to infinitely spawn?
No, so that would be the scary part, is like, at what point of paying cash do you realize the government knows you're up to something?
Because the government's gonna be like, okay, so this man has spent like 500 grand's worth of like...
And he only works 1 day as a cashier. Something is not right here.
Like, I was like, does he have some aunt? Like, I want to know everything about it. You just see that, like, a bunch of people in a room with, like, a CIA black site. They're just like, where the fuck is he getting this money?
Fucking IRS pulls a GTA 5 torture scene on me. I was like, where's the money? I just make it! Why are you lying? No, please!
It's like, dude, this guy's gotta have, like, an aunt or something somewhere. He just bought a small country.
No. And then like, after several days of torture, I'm like, hey, I'll bribe you with infinite money. Come on, let me out. Well, it's like, so do I just bribe the government to like not attack me? I'll
buy your country.
No, like the United States government comes at me like, all right, we're gonna take you down. What if I pay your debt off?
It's like you couldn't possibly pay our debt off. This is like $38-something trillion. I'm like, okay,
interesting. Allow me to pull that out of my pocket. And it only comes out in the hundreds, so I'm just there for a while. Like, all right, you're gonna have to sit down for this one.
And then you're just like, oh hey, hang on. Oh, I'll throw in an extra 2. I'll throw in an extra like
You know what?
5,
So-
6 trillion to
so-
get you started for the year.
It's like, you know what? This is taking too long. Someone throw me in one of those like fucking like false fucking air jump things. Like when the money will just fly out of my pocket. Just give me one of those.
Dude, unironically, if someone could provide that much money to the United States government, they'd be like, all right, I think you paid off all of our problems. I think we can probably request like a couple demands.
Dude, the fucking.
What
dude,
is quid pro quo?
If you could unironically pay off the debt, the United States would treat you like a fucking king. You could do whatever the fuck you want. They would not bat a fucking
literally
eye.
like, all right, do you need to topple a government? Do you need to like shut down entire economies? Do you want to start climate wars?
Dude,
like, what do you want?
Anything you want, it is your. We will destroy the planet. Anything you want.
Do you want us to nuke Russia? Because we wouldn't normally do it, but you did just give us more money than we know what to do with.
Listen. They can fire nukes back at us, but our walls of money will protect us. Alright, hang on. Let me read through them. The T-51B power armor stayed powerful enough to destroy tanks like it's wet paper, and it terrified the Chinese army so much where any soldier saw us power armor squad, they would surrender. Y'all are idiots. The best power is the power to defeat the heat death of the universe.
Could the Flood and Halo beat the DMC Demon World if given enough prep? This depends. If you stick them in the DMC...
Oh, wait, Ryan, why are you asking this question? Mangler already answered this. You referred that stream.
Well, so I said that this depends on if you put the Halo, like if you just put the Flood in like, so if the DMC verse is invading the Halo verse, no. If the Flood invades or shows up in the human world in the DMC verse, there is actually a chance they could win.
Right.
But only if they remain like really like careful and they basically like, you know.
Zim, you just say hi to a girl in the store and talk about some BS you have around you, or you like 9 out of 10, you gain someone. Okay, I'm gonna say this right now, guys. I don't even have like a 1% chance of gaining a girl. It is like less than 0. Like we're talking at least 6 zeros here, at least.
It's just like I can't actually mathematically measure how low the numbers are.
So imagine how big pi is, and now times that by 2, and that would be my chances of gaining a woman in the negatives.
Isn't pi like 3.124? I mean, I know it's not actually that.
Well, it's an infinitely repeating number. That's the joke. Ryan, that's my question. How dare you steal it? Yeah. Hey, Pip, remember, you gotta give me feedback on that second novel so I can improve. I need feedback to get better, so don't forget to give me feedback if you didn't like shit, so I can work on it. My true power is actually creation. If you have the power to create things, so this becomes more of an issue, because, like, okay, so do you create things within reality? Like, do you use the mass that exists, or do you create new mass? Because if you create new mass, you actually fuck over the universe.
Oh, yeah.
Well, not even just that in general, but creating something isn't just as simple as just popping something into existence. Sometimes you may need to know the inner complexities of something. So, for example, if you're trying to make, like, for example, water, there's more to water than just physical water. There's like bonds and stuff that make up water. You may have to know that to actually manifest the water.
So this also depends on like what criteria. Like if your creation just encompasses like automatic knowledge, are you just like replicating it as it exists in the world?
Yeah.
Or are you gaining the knowledge? Because if you're just making like what you assume to be water, it's just like, oh, water, and it's just like a mass of hydrogen atoms with like no oxygen. And I'm like, wait a minute.
Well, yeah, Pip,
like, then we start having some problems.
Well, Pip, yeah, that's fine. Like, you don't have to do it right now. I'm just like making sure you did hear me, because like because Kyle hasn't read the second one, and I need like feedback at some point. I can't improve without feedback, and unfortunately, like the only people who would give me feedback is like either you or Kyle, and Kyle hasn't read it because Kyle's been drinking himself into a drunken stupor and killing himself. I love I can say that it's actually.
No snoring.
I love the fact now that I can legitimately say Kyle drinks himself to death because he actually killed himself. That's amazing. I mean, it sucks for Kyle, but like for my purposes, it's fantastic.
He died. It sucks for Kyle.
I mean, like, yeah, I mean, he came back, but like, I mean, we can start by solving world hunger and pay for getting a cure for dangerous sickness like cancer. If Hell's Way is built good by If Hell's Way is built by good. Okay, so no, the Bill of Intentions.
The road to hell is paved with good intentions.
Yeah, that's the phrase I was gonna say when you typed it in. I guess like a little differently, so I just couldn't like read through it. You can go even further and just have brainwash and mental manipulation. Why become rich when you can make others do your dirty work for you? Okay, so if you're able to,
that's what being rich is.
I mean, none of us are gonna disagree here, but like, I mean, like, yeah. So if you have the ability to control the minds of the masses, which again, just being rich, then yeah, I mean, dude, look at Elon Musk. He hasn't built shit, and everyone still loves him.
Dude, like, I know how people joke how Batman being rich is a superpower, like that's a superpower, but like that wouldn't even be that's not even inaccurate.
Oh, is Kyle dead? No, Kyle came back from dying. It's just that like he did die on Christmas.
Like medically speaking, he was actually clinically like dead.
Yes.
For a couple seconds.
Dang, actually no, I never talked about this. I never talked about this outside of my server. But I remember, I'm not even sure what my shit got laced with the causes, but I've clinically died myself as well from smoking something that was both laced and spliced.
So did Kyle. Look at that, similarities.
Hey, maybe you guys can be death buddies.
No, I never. No, like a lot of people don't believe me on this, and I don't really care if you do or not. But no, I have technically died.
Hang on. I now have a burning question. Does that qualify as a near-death experience?
No.
Technically would be, then again, it depends on how you look at it, because in all technicality, well, for one thing, I'm not even sure because, well, for one thing, I can't remember what happened during it because, well, nothing happened because I literally could not process what happened because I was dead.
If your heart has stopped and you are not conscious of the event of your heart stopping, it is a death experience. You have died. There's no debate here.
So it's a post-death experience.
So this is Kyle's afterlife now. I'm assuming he's very disappointed with the outcome.
He's like, God damn it.
Yeah, see.
I guess. Oh, sorry about going on.
Oh, okay. So, well, I'll let Neil finish, and then I'll go off what's been doing said.
I was going to say, but like I said, for people wondering what death is like, well, I can't answer that because I don't remember because, well, again, I was dead. The only thing I can equate it to is asleep. The only thing I can equate it, at least a clinical death is just basically a sleeping.
What you're saying is that it's a chill experience.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, like I said, I couldn't see anything or anything like that because, well, again, I didn't have any consciousness. Again, I'm sorry if I keep reiterating this, but people who are going to ask me, oh, did you see God? Did you see heaven or anything like that?
No, I know.
Well, I can't answer that because I was kind of dead.
First thing Kyle said when he came back to life was, yeah, I didn't see anything, so there's nothing that exists out there. First thing, I've almost drowned. Okay, so that's what I was going to get at, because I've almost drowned too, or I actually did drown. I'm going to say almost drowned because I did. The act of drowning is just getting water into your lungs and passing out underwater, so I did drown technically. So Pimpton, when you say you almost drowned, did you pass out underwater, or what happened to you?
Damn.
Listen, I was a dumb kid, and I walked into the 6-foot end of the pool.
Oh, you drowned in the pool? I almost drowned in the ocean because I went down too far.
I can't swim! You think I made it far into the ocean? So what happened to me was, I didn't, like, get filled with water and, like, nearly pass out, but I was, like, in the process of it. I can explain it pretty clearly because it's not a good process. What it felt like was, not only your lungs getting filled up, but it really felt like a very, very, very noticeable, significant pain, like being jabbed with like sharp knives, just trying to breathe in and breathe out and stuff like that. It was not a fun experience. And keep in mind, I was like really young when it happened. I probably wouldn't be alive if this one mom didn't save me. Oh man, yeah, like I still remember the fucking feeling of the water rush through my throat. Oh fuck, hate that shit.
Yeah, no, dude, it gave me a permanent fear of ocean. I will never go out far in the ocean, even though I can swim. I'm not gonna go out far in the ocean. It's just too much of a traumatic experience for me.
I did not get a traumatic experience from my near-death experience. I was just like, all right, let me get back into the pool.
Sounds like fun.
I mean, like, I learned my lesson. I'm not going to the deep end anymore, but, like, I was like, all right, fuck it. 2 feet, let's go.
You're lucky. That event has pretty much made me scared of the ocean to this day. And to this day, this fear persists. I will not go far out in the ocean at all. I'm sorry. I just refuse to.
That's fair. I mean, like, completely understandable. I don't remember. I was fire or something, and this was in the ocean. Damn, yeah. So it looks like you and Neo can be ocean drowning buddies. Mom got a close to death experience, but the only thing she saw was the classic case of watching your life go through your eyes. All right, so what about the fact that we're already about to die and you're just witnessing your life in reverse right now? This is you going through your life's experiences.
I forgot. I think there's a name for that, for a phenomenon like that. I don't even remember what.
You've never actually died. What ended up happening is you have just been in a loop of reliving your life over and over again.
I don't know, but
That would be trippy.
I don't know. All I can say is that, like, I've never talked about it, but yeah, technically I've clinically died myself, and, well, can't really explain you the experience. You just have to die to know.
Hey, listen, man. You just gotta die to know this.
It's like, hey, man, I'll be able to meet you there halfway. That's the good news. It's like, what's the bad news? I'll have to kill you. Sorry.
Yeah, no, guys, like getting lucky with stuff like in life is like very rare. You gotta take your luck. You gotta take your lucky streaks when you get them.
All right. Question time, guys. Ask questions.
Say word of advice as well. I cannot stress enough. Do not do drugs, especially random shit that you got from someone you don't know. It could no joke. It could potentially kill you. Like I got lucky that there was someone nearby.
Well, that's how Kyle died.
In Kyle's case, don't drink one of every single type of alcohol. One of every single type of alcohol, and then mix it in with shrooms.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, that's how Kyle died. Kyle died due to shrooms and alcohol poisoning. I love the fact.
I love how we talk about him in like past.
No, I love that. He's the only guy I can talk about. Let me check and see if he's actually sleeping.
I was actually gonna say I'm kind of concerned now,
Kyle?
because if he's sleeping after all those like drinks, he might not be okay.
Up.
Yeah, he might not be okay, but like
no.
help him.
It's okay because it took the shrooms to do him in last time. He'll be fine.
No. You don't understand. Like we can't actually contact him right now because he's like unconscious.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah, and he's got a lot of alcohol in his system.
Hang on. Kyle. So if you agree, Demi Fiend's the strongest protagonist. Say nothing at all. Oh, he's awake! See, I got him!
Okay, there we go.
Bro, if
I was gonna say-
we're going to hell for this.
I was gonna say, like, if no one can contact or communicate with him, then like he's just gonna be asleep with a massive amount of alcohol in his system.
He'll be fine. He can handle it.
No, but like realistically, if he died, we would never know.
Well, we would know. We would know when his dad walks in and finds him dead, because his dad comes in like every 10 minutes to give him another beer.
No. But he'd be server muted.
I doubt his dad would take him off Discord. We would just check and hear like the crying or something. Don't mix.
Oh no, not the beer.
This is fucked up. He could actually legitimately be fucking dead right now. We would not know.
Neo,
It's actually really sad.
he already died once. It's fine. He can come back. He's like one of the few people who says he can come back.
Wait, Balrog. Does your dad have a good sense of humor?
Oh fuck! He came back from the dead just to respond no, and then died again.
Oh my god, I feel so
Did he
sad
fall
right now.
asleep again?
He literally just came back to tell me no. All right, hang on.
Oh my god, I feel so bad.
Listen, guys. He's still there. He'll be fine. Don't mix
I
vodka.
haven't actually tried free for all Slayer.
Don't mix vodka, industrial bleach, and met together. I'll take your word for it, Pimp Demon.
Industrial bleach.
Did you have consciousness, or do you not have a brain to remember death or before birth? You did not have a well, technically you don't have a brain, but you might have a consciousness, depending on how you want to take certain like theological beliefs.
What would the flood do against demons? No, so it's not what they would do against demons. It's that what they would do against humans. So many of the humans in DMC wouldn't have the capabilities to fight the flood, so the flood could just slowly take them over until they got their hands on like knowledge. So what they could do is they could end up taking over some of the disciples of like demon, like human worshipping like clans of like demons and whatnot, or humans that worship demonic power, until they get their hands on enough knowledge through the collective of like the grave mine, and they could eventually establish like a means to test demonic power on the flood combat forms until they could actually amp the combat forms enough. Because you have to understand, the grave mines are exceedingly intelligent. They're insanely intelligent. So like, if the grave mine got his hands on the ability to like, you know, basically use demonic power as he wished. What the fuck? Killed by a gravity hammer. Then yeah, the flood would be essentially unstoppable if they were able to go around the human world undetected. Once they started taking over various like human world factions. Assuming Dante doesn't figure out what they're doing.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be really hard to fight the flood. It's not like they warp your entire body into some fucking horror beyond imagining. Yeah, real fucking hard to find those fuckers.
Well, so the thing is that the flood aren't like complete idiots. They probably just like use demonic power and like make themselves undetectable. Oh my god, why is this guy just walking around with a fucking gravity hammer?
Wait, did I just cough? Oh no.
It's over.
Dude, I still gotta
You now have the coronavirus.
It's a cough.
Oh.
No, Neil. My brother has coronavirus and my mom was also showing symptoms now too.
I was just worried about you. I was just worried about your stream because apparently that word is not allowed anymore.
Well, it's okay, because I have a Corona beer around here somewhere to like throw them off. I'm kidding. I don't drink because alcohol is a waste of money.
Really, listen. Contrary to what I've said, I don't even. I think I already said this before. I don't even really be drinking crazy like that. I only drink on like a certain occasions. I'm just not an alcohol dude.
No, yeah, you don't drink. You just wake up at the next Hangover movie. What the? Oh wow! I just saw that guy kill the gravity hammer guy. Yeah, no, fucking out. So Kyle, you have a nice nap. I see you come back to us.
We'll see.
He's slowly regaining his body back.
That is true. I should probably not be like as harsh.
Dude, like Kyle right now is like Nero when he woke up from the Savior. He's like, what's going on?
I mean, you could survive. Hell, you could be immune just like me. Wait, you're immune to it, Yuhin?
Oh, he got that.
Well,
bro, he got like that fucking T virus.
Fucking Jake over here. So actually, Neil, I was gonna ask you a question. This is an artist-based question, but I've seen jokes about it, so I guess I'll ask the question. When you do commissions, do you get more commission clicks if you say you do not safe for work stuff or no?
What I've seen, okay, so I'm not an artist myself personally, obviously, not yet, but but from what I've seen, no, you get a lot more if you do not safe for work. But here's the kicker, though. You actually get a lot of money and a lot of views if you do furry not safe for work.
No, I remember because I was looking at one of the comments and they were talking about this one guy who was so depressed because he had to he got paid $1,000 to do a vor furry orgy.
Oh god, I would kill myself.
And he was literally, and like he said he could pay for a house and everything, but he was just like, it's cost me everything. It's cost me what means to be human. Now I gotta go. This comment was me preventing myself from working on it, but I gotta get this done tonight.
Oh god, I don't know what to do. That's an example I would use for when I say fuck money. It ain't shit anymore. I prefer dignity.
Neo, artists have to eat, and he was prepared to eat.
Well, you know what? There's a source that's always readily available. Other people.
You would rather eat other people instead of fucking doing more furry good time?
No, one thing, knowing the fact that I'm not even heavy in the furry. Like there may be some few exceptions to that, but beyond that, the vor is just a complete turnoff. Fuck that. Nope.
I'm actually confused.
Fucking weird.
I'm actually completely confused on what actually vor specifically is.
Do you really want to know?
So is it cannibalism or
does it involve stabbing?
Oh no. Okay. I'll explain vor in the most well, not friendly way, but just okay. So basically, what vor is, it's not exactly cannibalism because it's not like they're consuming. Like it's not like they're consuming per se, but it's more like, okay, let's put it this way. So vor is basically when you take someone, put them into your mouth, but you don't exactly like consume and eat them. They just lay there in your stomach and stuff like that.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's basically what vor is. But basically, just
How-
taking an entire thing or
Oh.
something, eating, like shoving it down your mouth, and just letting it lie in your stomach with like a giant bulge on your stomach. Have you seen art
Oh.
sort of like that? With with a character holding like in her stomach with somebody in it? That's vor.
Wait, but why is that a
How's that-
hentai?
That's not even
Oh,
physically possible.
oh, what the, wait. Oh, you know, I don't even want to know further. I'm gonna stop. I don't even want to know further. All right.
Yeah, exactly. I told you. That's one of the reasons why I was wondering if you really want to know this, 'cause it's like
Oh.
actually really disturbing.
Zim, please. There was a guy that got a ton of money doing pictures of Falco from Star Fox having sexual intercourse with buildings by making himself. What the fuck?
Be fair, there was this one person who spent thousands of dollars on this one particular character from Monster Encyclopedia called Gazer. She was a Cyclops type character, stuff like that. I had to show a picture, but like, yeah, no. This dude spent like thousands of dollars on this one particular character, so it's now to the point where like a lot of art came from that single commission of like thousands of like different types of art from that one character.
I mean, I guess like I don't want to know, and I don't want to know further either. Okay, you know what? Like, I guess I can't judge them. That's why I paid Newman for to draw weird shit. So I guess I can't judge them on that one. I just don't do. I was not ready. I was not ready.
Once you've been down the rabbit hole a couple times, like me, after a point, it's like you've seen everything, but you haven't though.
For some reason, that sounds worse than cannibalism.
In my personal opinion, it just actually really is. It really is.
Okay, but it's not as disgusting as it sounds. It's just weird. Newman, it's like, nah, Zim, it's not as bad as it sounds. Trust me. All right, shadow manipulation is a weaker version of dark manipulation, and the true power of light and dark manipulation is creation. Do you use the superpower wiki for that? I'm just curious because you're throwing these terms out. Do you use the superpower wiki for these terms? Well, thank you, Neil, for the education. Unfortunately, I will never forget it, but thank you nonetheless.
Well, I gave you. To be fair, I actually really want to know this.
You know, every fucking time someone's like gonna give you some weird shit, they're like, "All right, but do you really want to know?" Well, I'm asking, and then afterwards, it's like, "Yeah, I probably shouldn't have asked."
Speaking of different powers and abilities, chaos manipulation is more broken than fucking void manipulation.
Well, more like it can be. It just depends.
Yeah. I'd say, like, at its most broken, chaos manipulation is probably
Man.
stronger.
This map is
Well-
trash for free for all.
Well, usually in series, usually a lot of series like to portray like nothingness as it's a subset of chaos, or basically one and the same. So it also depends as well.
I don't think the map is bad for free for all. I just think
Good examples of chaos manipulation being stronger would be versus, like, Final Fantasy and SMT.
Well, this map is bad for free for all because you just get literally flanked.
Well, see,
literally
that's what I was
everywhere.
gonna say. Like, I don't think it's that it's bad. I think it's specifically that like you just don't handle free for all. I mean, you already know my loots aren't that level of degeneracy like hand holding. I just make it somewhat bizarre because that is my stick in the market. It's not mine if it's not weird.
I think that map is amazing for what's it called?
I mean, personally,
Slayer.
I just
It's
don't like
pretty
the
good
I just don't like
project.
the map in general. If I'm being honest, like, cause I played on that several times, I just don't like it. Here, let me show you. It's okay, Neil. You don't need. I mean, if you want, you can, but you don't have to show us your level of degeneracy. Don't worry.
I'm the king of degeneracy in this server.
It's not something to be proud of.
Neo, don't fight him for that, please. Just don't
Yeah,
start.
no, I'm not.
Just like, is that fighting words?
I was saying Neo's like just getting up like so a challenger. Actually, Neo, you have a not safe for work section on your server, right, Neo?
Yeah, I do, and it's actually pretty huge. But yeah,
It's pretty huge, Zim. I contribute around 80% of it. All right. Apparently, you did leave something. Let's see this. Yeah, that's not too weird. Like that seems fine. That's not crazy or anything. I just what the fuck? Oh shit! It's almost time for New Year's for me in 3 minutes. Woohoo! Another year of being a disappointment to my own existence.
self-loathing. It's nothing complete without
I remember. I wish I remember a time when I had self confidence. I missed those days.
That's a mood right there. After a while, society just pretty much destroys you from the inside out.
My
So Zim,
yeah.
could I just do the solo Halo 2 Mythic run then? Because we clearly
Well, I mean,
See-
like, do you want to try Fighter Z again and see if that worked? I mean, the stream's almost over, but I can stick around for a while.
I have enough time to finish the first level.
All right, I'll check and see if we can sign the fighters online. If not, just like do like the first level then, since like Mingler wants to show off his Halo 2 skills. 3 minutes says 5 a.m. here and people still party outside with full volume music. Oh yeah, that's right, Newhand. You don't ever go to sleep apparently. I mean, it's not Newhand's fault, but like yeah, every time like I'm talking to Newhand, he's like, oh yeah, it's 5 a.m. So wait. If it's 5 a.m. there, that means Newhand is like 7 hours. No, he'd be like 6 hours ahead of me.
Oh, we know what Newhand's ability would be. It's the ability to sleep.
No, I think it's just 5 hours ahead of me. Yeah, he's just 5 hours ahead of me. That's always kind of weird. Because I always... Oh.
It's the fourth time. Go, come on.
Okay,
What?
he's moved on. No, I was gonna say, like, for some reason, even though, like, Newhand's awake earlier, I always only feel comfortable contacting him at night for some reason.
Back in a minute.
Alright.
Fucking pumping you. It's the fourth time. Turn that shit off. Let's go. Yeah.
Kyle's getting kicked out of his room for dinner. Alright. Alright, hang on. It's 11:59. Alright, boys. 40 more seconds till the new year, even though you're all in the new year. Fuck you all. I'm telling you to go fuck yourselves from the past.
Ready.
Here it comes, even though for me it's already.
Yeah, I was gonna say for you guys, it's already fucking New Year's, motherfuckers. I'll do a nonchalant countdown. I had tamales today, so that was fun. That was delicious. All right, here we go. I'm not gonna show you guys the ball. All right, we got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woohoo! Did they actually do the ball this year or no?
Not sure.
Because I was going to say, like, the Spanish news wasn't covering it. Well, Happy New Year's to everybody, for sure. Tomorrow, we continue SMT3. Or I guess later today, we continue SMT3. We're going to get them fucking, we're going to get those fucking, those maga whatever. And
Magatama.
I was going to say, I completely forgot what they were fucking called. We're going to get those magatamas. And then we're going to beat the shit out of several gods. It's going to be great.
Man, I'm trying to load up fighters, and it's being a bitch.
No, for reals.
You. Nah.
Oh. Wait. Oh, they're shooting fireworks out.
Yeah, people do that.
I'm sorry. Whenever I think of fireworks, I can't stop thinking of this one video where everyone set fireworks around like their neighborhood and that shit just starts going off.
Oh, hey.
Like fireworks.
Hey, fuck me, that reminds me. Guys, you haven't responded to me all stream. What would you guys rather watch me play? The fucking Blood Rain trilogy or fucking the Mass Effect trilogy? I can only buy one.
Blood Rain.
I'd rather watch Mass Effect.
Oh,
Fact.
Neil's like, alright, well, I can go fuck
Hey,
myself.
everyone on stream, vote.
If not, I'm gonna have to set up a poll later, but every time I set up a poll, you guys always fucking vote them equal. Alright, so currently we have Mass Effect.
Say Mass Effect because Blood Rain 1 sucks cock. I played that game, and in order to
Whoa,
not
that's a
drive
first.
myself insane with one of those sections, I literally had to use a cheat code.
Also, I will be playing it on PC, yes.
Yeah, fighters didn't work.
Alright. Yeah, I will be playing it on PC.
Oh shit, they got a new outfit. Nice.
Nice. Can I join you? Oh, Fighter Z on PC? No, that was on Xbox. My apologies. Actually, I was thinking about buying a fighting game on Steam, but I didn't know which one to get.
What are your options?
Basically anime fighters. Yeah, I think that's it. Hang on, let me actually look it up. I was thinking about getting Guilty Gear, but then like it sounded like that might be a bad idea.
It depends. Guilty Gear is fun series. That's all I can say.
Hang on, let me look at the categories. On Steam. Where's the fighting? Where's the? Oh yeah, adult only. Yeah. Well, why is that on? Oh, let's take that off. Let's take that off. What? We don't do adult here.
Where are we? Are we on? Oh yeah, we're on Arc, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Fighter Z is $8.99. Guilty Gear Strive is $38.99. Demon Slayer I'm not gonna buy. Hang on. Let me see. Can I just go to like fucking fighting games or? Wow, is there not a category for fighter? Wow, that's trash. All right, then there's Blaze Blue, Under Night, Invert EX Latte CLR. What the fuck does that even mean? Oh, they're really busting out those fucking fireworks. Yeah, no, we got Blaze Blue. We got... Oh, we do have Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, actually.
That game's pretty fun, too.
The Blood Rain Trilogy is $30. So is Mass Effect. Unfortunately, because I have spent so much money recently to buy groceries for the next 2 weeks, I am a little strapped for cash. Bruh, Guilty Gear has rollback, and I currently have it. You can also get Guilty Gear Accent Core or Blaze Blue Central Fiction.
I'm just gonna say this right now. Blaze Blue Chrono Phantasma was better than Central Fiction.
Okay, Newen, I don't have a controller, though. Can these be played on keyboard or no?
Keyboard and mouse is the best way to go.
Wait. It has mouse inputs, too? What the fuck?
I don't know, man. I just can't play a fighting game without a controller of some kind. It doesn't even have to be like your typical controller. It could just be like one of those arcade-type controllers.
PayPal 30. Devil, if you want me to play it and you PayPal me the money, I will play it. Don't worry. But, like, don't worry about it right now. The sale ends on the 5th, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so... I kind of want to get Guilty Gear since it is the newest one, and it's probably going to be around for a while, especially since they do have DLC on the way. But I've heard some very strange things about their combo system.
But you just have to adapt.
Is that what you're gonna tell me, Neo? You're just looking at me like, if he dies, aren't you?
Should I put Black Eye on in this game? Because Black Eye is kind of
No.
super easy. You get instant
No,
recharges.
no, because you're gonna abuse it. You can play him on keyboard, but controller will be the intended experience. We'll tell you what, Ewan. I'll get one of them. Since so that way we can at least try playing together. I just don't know. I mean, Central Fiction is the last Blaze Blue game to ever come out, right? It's the end of the series.
Yep.
And it does have rollback netcode, apparently. Or it's being tested for rollback netcode? What the fuck? But Strive's gonna be around longer.
Wait. So does Jack turn off my ability to actually use vehicles unless they're enemy vehicles?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Guilty Gear Strive is less expensive, is less apprehensive with the combos unlike Blaze Blue and Fighter Z. Also, Guilty Gear has a lot of DLC coming for the future and extra characters. That is true. I would have to dig into my wallet a little bit, Blaze Blue Central Fiction, more like Blaze Blue Peak Fiction. Guys, it's not One Piece. It's not Peak Fiction.
I don't know. I've already given my thoughts before. Personally, I've always been a bigger fan of Guilty Gear than Blaze Blue, but I think both of them are good for their own different reasons.
Which one has the bitches?
Both.
I see.
But I say more so Blaze Blue.
Well, let me actually.
Yeah,
Oh,
go on.
I was gonna say I'm just gonna look up the roster real quickly for Guilty Gear, see what the roster looks like.
yeah, Blaze Blue has the more favorable females, in my personal opinion. Although Guilty Gear is definitely not lagging behind.
Well, Vermilion is a precious little cinnamon roll. That's all I'll say.
One Piece isn't in Peak Fiction? Fuck you mean? Wow. Imagine doubting the greatness of One Shot, Neil. Imagine doubting the greatness of One Piece.
I see a rocket launcher in that armory, but for some reason I can't grab it.
I think it's broken. Blaze Blue has a bigger cast due for less money, but the community is very hardcore right now. Blaze Blue has the most waifus to choose from. Okay, so we have Soul Bad Guy, who I'm just gonna call Fantasy Kyle. We have Kyo Kisuke, who seems to be a dude with the sword that looks like a cross. That's not too bad. Then we have dark-skinned girl with a dragon or a wolf fucking avatar.
I love that.
Then we have yes. Then we have a fucking we have that guy from Metal Gear. Not Metal Gear. We have that guy from Full Metal Alchemist.
Edward Elwood.
Just okay, man.
He's called Pulse Ken.
Oh my god, my controls are inverted.
Okay, then we have a guy called Leo Whitefang, who is just looks like an edgier character from D. Gray Man.
I'm very surprised you even know what the fuck that is.
My friend lent it to me one day, otherwise I would not know about it. The Blazer roster is hot. Alright, hang on, let's continue here. Then I have guitar-wielding goddess chick. Alright. Then I have a ninja with a wrist blade that looks very impractical. Then I also have a blind gimp. Interesting.
Oh my god. These descriptions are fucking gold. I love this.
Alright. What else we got? Oh, shit. Fuck. I think I've seen this guy before. We got a demon with a giant sword, but fuck that we got the guy from Tekken, the sword guy from Tekken here. Alright, Mila Rage, what are you? Let me see.
Alright, well, as a result of the scheduling being kind of shit and need for us to get through these mythic runs, I will be doing the Halo 2 mythic run on solo, but it will be live streamed.
I was gonna say, if you want me to live stream it, I will live stream it. Hang on. Okay, next, I have a Russian chick with a half crescent moon for hair and a hip to waist ratio that probably wouldn't exist in Russia. Okay, Axel Lol. I got a wannabe black dude. Alright, moving on. I got Fan Guy. I don't really know what to say on this one. No, he just like Poseidon from fucking Record of Ragnarok. Okay, so I got Poseidon, that's pretty cool. I got a chick with a giant ass anchor. This cast is a little strange, I'm not gonna lie. I got a doctor? I got this Slender Man? I don't know how to describe this guy. I have I just can't. Alright, next one. I have a dark chick with two massive swords being held by two slaves, irony, who turns white in her alternate costume, I see. That's a pretty interesting cast. So, Neil,
Did Half-Life 1 come out?
who would I main based on looks?
Life 1? I think
Yeah.
that game came out in 1998.
Doomsday getting some huge Half-Life vibes in
Well,
this
we're
fucking
gonna ask
transport.
me some. My bad.
I was gonna ask you, Neil, who your favorite was of this cast.
Okay, so of my okay, so it depends. We're talking like character wise, or are we just talking about like gameplay?
Gameplay.
Like
Little gameplay.
gameplay wise, my favorite to actually play surprisingly is Ina.
Okay.
But now, if we're talking like if we're talking character though, my favorite. Okay, so my favorite from Guilty Gear would Oh, this is an interesting one because it's a toss up. It's a toss up. But
All right,
no,
here we go.
let me think on which one I like between these two.
First level, boys. Here it
Yeah,
is.
fuck it. I'm gonna say Kisuke. Fucking love Kai Kisuke. Just he's my favorite character in general, but my favorite character to play as is Ino by far. I don't know why I like playing as her either, and it has nothing to fucking do with her looks. Fuck out of here. Do not even try.
Okay, well, don't worry. That's what I'm here for. Because I'd probably play Ino because she looks hot. Either that or Mila Rage, because I actually like the hair system here. So either Ino, because I'm a degenerate, Mila, because I'm also a degenerate, but I do like her hair, or of the last one I'd probably pick here would actually probably be Kie Kisuke, because I do like his sword.
I'll just say this because I want to mock a certain group of fucking oversensitive pussies, but I'll just say this. No, they censored Ino's design in Guilty Gear Strive. She doesn't show a part of her side boob in the victory pose.
That was actually was not a bad actual bad voice
The
change.
design itself isn't even that. Design itself is not even bad. It's
Johnson,
actually
give me
really
that
good
machine
design.
gun.
So I can deal with it. Also,
Even though she literally has far more skin exposure and has much more exposure over ass.
Ryan, please let Neil finish.
Not going for that. Like,
also,
laughing at just
Oh my goodness.
pussies on the internet.
Okay, go ahead, Neil.
Won't name their names.
Oh my goodness, Ryan, just let him finish, please. Alright, go ahead. Neil.
Dato 1 should take Venom pretty easily. Like, it's not even a competition there, unless we just say it's like Beat Gardner Venom.
Oh yeah.
Not even Venom at that point.
I don't know anything about Guilty Gear, so I'm not gonna bother answering versus questions. Ram, Soul Bad Guy, and Kie are great starters. Ino and Mila are super good choices because their mixed potential are deadliest in the game, along with Giovanni. I see. So I'm actually slightly more familiar with Blaze Blue's cast, somewhat. I know like 3 characters. That's like 2 more than I do for Guilty Gear.
I mean, I don't know. In terms of general cast, though, I do prefer Blaze Blue, but my favorite character between the two comes from Guilty Gear. So, yeah.
Oh, that's right. They also added DLC characters already for Guilty Gear, like Jacko, who I only know because apparently there was a meme about her recently.
Her pose became a meme. I don't even know how it became a meme because it just came out of nowhere. But it's a very welcome one though.
Pose is hot, so.
Alright, so... Okay, I got S here, who just looks like a blonde anime chick with a giant sword. Alright, that's solid so far. We're on a good start. V number 13, which is anime robot hybrid chick with boobs. Bullet...
Yeah, you passed over. Okay, so now you're going over Blaze Blue, right?
Yeah, now I'm looking at Blaze Blue one while Mangler's there playing Halo for the amusement of everyone to watch. Bullet looks like, I'm not gonna shit for this, looks like a more diverse version of Yang.
Damn, dude.
I mean, I think I see her underwear, or those her shorts. Alright, solid design. 10 out of 10. Oh, Iron Tagger! So this is where this comes from.
Yeah, the chick who named her names of Iron Taker originates from the character Iron Taker from Blaze Blue.
So we got one of the orcs from that one hentai where they raped the dark elf chick. Alright, that's great. Good start. Oh, we have a lolly. All right, magical girl. We have another busty anime chick with red with what looks like a pole of some kind.
Oh boy.
Her breasts are exposed, so that's pretty solid. We got a fucking JoJo character with a girl short skirt and also summons a ghost version of herself.
Just really cold. Okay. Oh, okay. No, go on.
Okay, here we go. Kaguri Mitsuki, anime guy with a big sword. Not bad. All right. We got Hazami, a knife thrower. Oh wait! Hang on. This is the guy from that one anime with the girl in the yellow motorcycle helmet who doesn't have a head. All right, that's pretty solid.
Dude,
So Noelle Vermillion and Makoto Nanaya are best girls.
Naoto Kuragane. We have Discount Issei.
Oh.
Ragnar the Blood Edge. Just Dante, but with better luck with women. Noel Vermillion. Dual-wielding gun girl. Okay. Makato Nanaya. Squirrel girl. Yeah, that's all I can really say there. Reeless Clover, another JoJo character. All right, that's pretty solid. Here we go.
So that's weird. Apparently the. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, you can finish first, and I'll continue.
I was gonna say the pinata skull does not give you grenades if you hit the enemy from behind with a one-hit kill melee.
Gameplay-wise, Drive localized Blade Blue. My main in Blaze Blue is Jin, Hakame, and Susano. Bullet is nothing like Yang. She's way better. What's with these comparisons? I mean, like, I'm just bringing up my points of reference. Valken R. Helsing. Discount Black Butler. Okay.
Rip.
Why is there an infinite spawning room of enemies
Number 12, a paraplegic. Okay.
You really call?
Oh, no, she has legs. My bad. I didn't think she had legs, but it's bent. Okay, no, she has. Well, is it a she or a he?
It's a she, dude.
All right. Yuki Terumui, or I can't pronounce that.
Yuki Terumi. Just say Yuki Terumi.
Another stand user.
Oh my gosh.
9 the Phantom. Looks like a fourth stand user, but she's dressed in a witch's outfit with her breast exposed. All right, pretty solid. A lot of stand users. Izanami, a chick who uses the moon, who's also a furry. Okay.
And also deaf.
All right. Oh, an actual furry in the form of Juby. Okay, we got a cat. Looks like.
Listen, there's lore behind this.
Susanoo, a guy with sharks for shoulders and claw hands.
Susanoo, aka the coolest fucking kid. Probably the coolest fucking
Wait. Hang on a minute. Are they school students? Why are so many people wearing the same outfit? You are no longer allowed to make comparisons? Nonsense. Hibiku Kohaku. I've seen it done better. He's just basically a trash school student. He's the side character who dies right away. Jin Kurosagi. Oh, wow, he went through Jin real quick. I'm gonna say Jin's design kind of sucks. I don't really like it. Like, I didn't have any comparison. No, it just sucks. Okay, I guess I'll explain myself a little bit. I'm not a big fan of like the wing things that come off of his arms. His suit seems kind of like maybe it's the pose. Let me look up other pictures.
Oh, what the Okay, I'm actually really offended by that. I hate that dude.
Your maid's outfit is trash. Okay, here. Let me look at a better image of the outfit.
His sword is so broken in this
I mean
game,
both him and you're gonna see who when you get to it.
Okay. When the fucking arm things aren't in the air, no. I'm sorry. Those like little shoulder like fucking arm wings just look stupid to me. Everything else looks fine, but those things just ruin it for me. Does he have an alternate costume where you can get rid of those? Okay, see this outfit. This outfit's pretty decent, but it doesn't really fit well for a fighting game. I'm sorry, they. Some of the fan art does it better than the actual picture does. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, moving on. It seems Neo has hurt himself. Jin's personality is way worse than his design. Oof. Realist is a big improvement over Carl, which is a criminal because the only reason Carl's awful is only for lore. Izanami is broken in this game and uses a Worldo. By the way, that woman 9 is a furry. Susanoo, aka the Akuma of the show. Jin in Blaze Blue is a psychopath.
Hey, don't tell him the okay.
Alright, so I guess he's a psychopath. Jin's gameplay is very solid, mixing Virgil sword style with ice skills. Oh, he's got ice powers.
No, he's fun to play. Like, he's not my favorite character in the series, but he's probably one of my favorites to play in the game by far.
Oh shit, Mangler! They got Vampire Fraulein! Nice! I could use better.
Don't disrespect Rachel like that, dude.
Hang on. Neil, before you say that, let me show you what.
Seeing the fucking gameplay for Halo 2 Mangler is currently doing, he's getting fucking destroyed.
Hang on, Neil. You're gonna sit there with a straight face and tell me she doesn't look like this.
You're gonna like post it in the server or something.
Yeah. I had you. Here it is. You're gonna tell me she really doesn't look like that.
Oh my god. Damn, dude.
Yeah, Naya's canonically married to Jubi and have a daughter. So she's a furry. Whack. Alright. Hakumen.
That's the dude who I do actually made.
Feather was what was killing me. Was it was sending the AI way too far away when I meleeed them, which means I couldn't hit
so I was wondering when we were going to get our Bleach character, so I'm glad Hakumen provided the hollow Bleach character format. Thank you, Hakumen.
And what makes it funnier is if you know the story and know the context between who he is, it makes it even more funnier what that comment. But I'm not going to say what.
Okay, Carl and Clover. I'm going to say little brother protective over sister.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, they look similar, but alright. Oh my god, what is that?
Oh.
Okay.
Are you at the describe?
It's a jacket with tail. Happy New Year, Emma. Okay.
Dude, what is that disjointed range?
Eh? See. It's called Taukaka?
Oh, you're talking about Cat Lady. Well, other cat, not cat. Okay, it's never explained what the fuck she actually is.
So based on looks, who would you main Blaze Blue? I'll let you know when I'm done. Happy New Year's, fam. Happy New Year's, T-Tag. Again, Happy New Year's, everybody. Hope we have a better year this year. Alright, so she just looks like furry bait and what looks like rockets for boots. Alright. Bang. Oh, dude, I just saw this guy. He was in Guilty Gear. Okay, so we got Det from fucking, we got Det from Soul Reaper. That's pretty cool, man. How'd you die?
That needs a serious patch. Somebody needs to patch that right fucking now.
Okay, so
like,
oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I am getting hit from across the room when the elite is like facing the complete opposite direction and he's meleeing Sergeant Johnson, and I'm getting one shot by the energy sword, and he's facing the wrong direction.
Beautiful. All right, so we got Det from Soul Eater. That's pretty cool.
Oh my god, that's the best description for him. In actuality, he's an Eldritch abomination.
Okay, we have red-haired Valkyrie chick with a big sword. I have another furry, except this one's a two-tail fox lady with a floating hand. All right.
You just call a kitsune is not furry. Well, she's not even a kitsune, but fox girls are not furry.
Well, it's actually Kokono, and Leo, listen, your denial. Oh, well, I don't know how to pronounce it. Okay, then I got Tsubaki. So we got our military chick. All right, that's pretty chill. What else we got?
Yeah, so whenever he swings the energy sword, he has like a 360-degree hitbox that covers like 5 feet in every direction around his body. I kid you not. I literally approached him from halfway across the room, and he was swinging, facing the complete opposite direction, and I was 10 feet behind him, and still got hit by the energy sword.
So what, is this like worse than the energy sword from CE or something?
Energy sword from CE was slightly disjointed. It did not have a phantom range behind the weapon.
Oh my
Okay.
god, this brings back nostalgia, man.
So we got discount Akone or Akono from High School DxD with a pull. It's a pretty solid improvement. What else we got?
What do you say brings back nostalgia?
A number 11. We have Irelia from League of Legends in a robot suit. That's pretty cool.
I was talking about the Manglers just playing Halo.
We got Asriel. I think this
I
is.
hope dying to the energy sword isn't nostalgia.
I think this is the third guy who is shirtless with a coat over his shoulder in this roster. I mean, it looks good, but I'm just surprised there's so many of them.
Oh shit, now I can't help Sergeant Johnson because he's knocking up my cover.
He's not bad, though. And the last one is...
Oh, that's right, I gotta stay the fuck away. Dude, he literally just keeps meleeing Sergeant Johnson across the room.
Alright, we got Drill Girl. You always gotta have one of those.
The hell are these ultras on?
Always fun.
Dude, people are like, the ultras in Reach are tough, and I'm like, have you seen what Thunderstorm does to them in 2? They're jacked.
So based on looks, who would you main in Blaze Blue? One of the girls. Like, that's not even a question. I can't remember the specific one. Oh, nice one, Mangler. Sent you Susanoo's Astral Finish for you to check out. Let me take a look at this. What is... Alright, let's see this. Man, would I even be able to perform this combo? What the fuck? Oh, he's got soul. What the fuck? Alright.
Thank you.
Dude, no seriousness. Whether you play Guilty Gear or Blaze Blue, all I'm just saying is either one you play, you're in for an experience.
That is true. Alright. That's what I'm worried about.
No. I've never played this game on harder difficulty like that, but no, in general, I haven't played this game in forever, so it just really brings back a lot of memories.
Yeah. Shit.
Like, this is like mythic difficulty, but that level of damage is present even on base legendary.
Okay, so do either of you guys know if the games play similar to Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle or no?
Well, Mythic difficulty doesn't buff the damage of the enemies. Mythic difficulty is just legendary difficulty with a custom amount of skulls on.
Because I think Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle is actually cheaper, and it might give me a good frame if I'll like the games or not. Well, actually, hang on a minute. Steam has like a fucking...
Oh, that was not a smart idea.
Well, what Steam's like fucking, What is their actual fucking refund policy again?
Basically what it is you can refund a game just only 14. Okay, so basically you have to have less than, I think, 2 hours. You have to refund it within 14 days, and after that, that's pretty much it. I was able to refund, the original version of, FF8 because I got that instead of the, remastered, and I feel like an idiot. So I refund that. And like all it just took me was like have it less than 2 hours of play, and also just within 14 hours of purchase.
Oh wow! And it just got rollback netcode too. It is cheaper overall.
By the way, I might consider.
Why
getting
the hell do they have energy swords?
I might consider getting those Final Fantasy re pixels, whatever.
Wow.
I might consider getting those, specifically 6 when that comes out.
They do look clean. Okay, well, no, Newhan. So first off, if I'm gonna buy the game, I'll just buy the complete game because you can buy it for like $24. like, I'll be honest here. There's no universe where I would buy all these DLC characters individually, especially when Adachi only appears in the complete game.
Yeah, so for some reason, elites have like a huge resistance to energy sword damage. Or energy sword damage just does nothing on shields.
I think it just does nothing on shields right now. Cross tag battle is ass. Don't get it by Central Fiction.
Oh, what the fuck was that? What the hell was that? Just...
Halo
just
2
getting...
Legendary being Halo 2 Legendary.
I just got into a whole sword fight and lost.
Whichever you choose.
I stabbed him 3 times and he was like, no.
Well, Newman, so do you only have Strive or do you also have Central Fiction?
I'd like to imagine that this canonically was how this was canonically how Master Chief challenge was.
This is what it looks like for every Spartan that's not Master Chief.
I was like, why is this so damn difficult?
Okay, let me take a look here at the roster for a cross tag battle.
Right, keep nailing that elite, guys.
Damn, bro, I'm not even joking. Playing this, looking at this makes you want to just get an Xbox just so I can play through the Halo game.
Oh my god,
Bless you.
I'm dying. Sorry.
Alright, so hang on a minute. Wait. Who was a part of this fucking crossover? Okay, so we have Blaze Blue, Persona 4. Okay, so we have Senran Kaguya, which is just a bunch of fucking anime chicks, but I suspect that will be the entire thing. We have Heart Aino, alright.
It's from okay, so the series. Do you want to know all the series that are in? Because I can name them all.
I don't know all the series that are in this one though.
Okay, so basically all the series.
From Arcane Heart.
Okay then. Well, okay. Well, anyways, but yeah. The series that were in there. Yeah, I already mentioned Seren Kaguya, Arcane Heart, Persona, specifically Persona 4, Blaze Blue, and Blaze Blue.
Oh, wait. Blaze Blue or Blaze Blue? What the fuck?
Oh. It's actually a pretty hefty crossover. But also Sparta was also correct. I wish there was an SMT fighting game because there's so much they could do with that, but that's probably not going to happen.
Alright, so we got Jin, Ragna, Null Vermilion, Vampire fucking Fraulein, Iron Tiger is here as well. We got Hakumen, and we also have V number 13, alright. Oh, we got Hazami as well. Oh, we got Squirrel Chick too. Oh, and we got Platinum Trinity and Izayawa. There's a lot of Blaze Blue characters here. Holy shit. Oh, we got the stab user.
The reason why is because it's just that base of Blaze Blue game, so it gets more rep.
That's fair. 9 the Phantom. Wait. Did someone say 9 was a dude?
No. Okay. Who says that is actually just really.
Hang on. I think someone said 9 was a dude. Or hang on. Let me check here real quickly. I think I saw something about 9 somewhere here. That dude, by the way.
Listen, dude. I understand a lot of people don't like Ruby, but Ruby fits with the theme of Blaze Blue and Persona in there. It fits whether you like Ruby or not.
Oh, we got Discount Issei. That's pretty good. We got Susanoo here too. All right.
Yeah, I forgot. Ruby was part of the crossover too. I forgot about that.
Yes. Oh, we still have fucking Discount fucking her too. All right, great. All right, so that's a pretty solid Blaze Blue roster.
For the record, the series Heart Aino comes from is the same series that spawned that demon hellhole known as Paris Lucia.
Okay, so we got Persona 4 character. I don't know what the fuck that is. Teddy, all right. Naoto, we got Mitsuri. Wait, Mitsuri's I thought she was a Persona 3 character. Whatever.
Oh yeah, I forgot. They did include some Persona. That's right, they did include. I forgot. I haven't played the game in forever.
Akiko Sanada, is that a Persona 3 character as well?
No. A second.
He's got white hair and he's ready to fight.
Oh, okay. So, pretty sure.
All right.
Bro, if there was an SMT fighting game, I would name Sirach, Raidu, and Demi-Thing. To be fair, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It depends on what the roster would be, honestly. And truth be told, this is me personally. I don't want just protagonists, but I also want some demons to be playable fighters as well.
Okay, so we have Under Night Rebirth, we have Hyde, we have Linny, we have Wildstein, Carmine.
I forgot just how many series were actually part of this. Jesus, I forgot about that.
Ori. Gordea, and a weird bat-looking fucker. Oh, there's more. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Oh, wait. What am I even? Why am I looking? What are these characters? Oh, and then there's Ruby. All right. Don't really need only 5 characters. All right, fair enough. Okay. Well, again, so I would buy the complete game, so I get all the DLC. Okay, let me see here. Cross tag is bad. Cross tag plays the same as Blaze Blue, but the difference is that it has some extra mechanics, and people can be very apprehensive with the combos. Also, DLC prices are awful. Whichever you choose, I'll get it. By the way, I hope we get an SMT fighting game since it's SMT 30th year anniversary. Why? Everyone's just gonna main Demi Fiend and BM with fucking Pixie's taunt. You already know it's gonna be in there.
Nah. To be fair, okay. To be fair, like I said, how they could do an SMT fighting game, they could do this in a lot of ways. Truth be told, like some characters that are givens, Demi Fiend's obviously gonna be in there because he's the most popular protagonist in the series. But also we're probably gonna bound to get characters like the neutral hero Alep, since they're pretty much like the ones that started it all. We're probably gonna get Flynn and all that stuff. I think we're definitely gonna get like the main protagonist from the main series numbered series, but
Nice,
we also might get like some from like Seraph. We might get that, but I'm not sure because again, Desert Devil Saga, while it is like very notable, also it like in comparison like the rest isn't as popular, so that might hinder its appearance. Maybe, who knows?
Mangler, are you Mangler saving and quitting? Okay. All right. Whichever you choose, I can play through that way. I can tell you Central Fiction is the most active community right now, but it's very hardcore. Cross tag works, but it's not as active as that one. I have Strive and Accent Core right now, but I can get either. You know, make Blaze Blue cross tag battle better. Take out the Ruby character. Oh, replace them with Guilty Gear characters. No.
I was talking about earlier when I said
yeah.
I think Ruby characters would fit in despite whether you like it or not.
Yeah, no, they fit aesthetically and very nicely. Alright, so it seems Mangler's done there. We'll probably be ending the stream in a few minutes. I will be streaming again later today, don't worry. Or tomorrow, depending on your guys' time frame. With Tag, you get a ton of characters and tons of them are DLC too. Akihiko. This is the pros of Tag. Gives you a big roster if you pay for all DLCs and you steal onto a slap. If there were demons, I think it'd be iconic ones like Metatron. No, like Metatron and Jack Frost. You gotta have my boy Jack Frost in there. There's no way they're gonna do an SNT fighting without my boy Jack Frost in there. Get out of here.
I mean, Jack Frost is the mascot. You can't have an SMT. You can't have an SMT game without Jack Frost.
Pixie, Black Frost, maybe Masetema.
I think Black Frost should just be a skin, even though they're different demons. I feel like Black Frost should still be just a skin, just to make things a lot simpler.
I will say up front, completely 100%. If they added Frost to the game, they're not making Black Frost a separate demon. He would just be a skin. There would be no reason to waste those resources.
Yeah.
All right.
So if they're gonna do demons, Matador would definitely have to be a playable fighter. Reason why? Not only is he like one of the more popular demons for unfamous reasons, but also just in general, he has all the moveset potential.
If I had to list just a couple of demons from my experience in SMT, I'd say probably Metatron, Matador, Jack Frost. Probably Lucifer would probably make the cut as well.
I mean, sorry, my bad.
Or maybe True Form Beelzebub, but it'd probably be basic Beelzebub into True Form.
The reason why why I don't think anyone has said Lucifer so far is because I think he'd probably be better suited for like a final boss or like at least one of the final bosses.
Nah, final boss is YHVH, Smash style. You gotta be a bunch of heads getting close to you. Still, take your time. You have until 5. I have to piss out. It's already 5:30. See you tomorrow, my guy. There's new and things time. Bye. Take care, and again, Happy New Year. Y'all, hope we get a new DMCA 6 announcement. That boy hasn't had an appearance since SMT4. What, Minotaur? Oh, yeah, Minotaur in the game. Then he probably wouldn't make it into a fighting game. Alright, fellas. So with that said, I'll go ahead and end the stream there for a day. Don't worry, I'll be streaming SMT tomorrow. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day, and I'll see you guys on the next streamer video. Take care, everybody.